It's time to play Fuck You Dad.
Fuck You Dad, that's the name of the game. I mean, it really does literally feel like the name of the game sometimes.
Like he's just like a pissed off teenager.
Yeah, I mean, you're one of Hades' sons, right? Trying to escape. Also, welcome back to Rated M for Immaturity. Alex is here for Hades, which is not usual, but we also have this Irish skeleton.
Huh.
He says boyo a lot.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
So basically, you're Zagreus, a son of Hades, trapped in the underworld, and the rest of Olympus is trying to help you escape. And it's a roguelike, kind of like Returnal, where it goes back to the beginning.
Cool.
And, yeah.
So we have not yet... Well, we have reached the surface of Earth once. That is where you do battle with Hades. He's the last boss of the game,
like,
of course.
He's like right above at the gate. Like,
yeah, he's waiting for you to send you back all the way to the bottom.
I also just want to sound test Alex specifically and make sure that we can hear you.
Let's see how I sound. Okay, that sounds good.
Cool.
Oh, yeah,
yep, sounds good.
Sweet.
But yeah.
All right. What weapon you starting with, Sage?
That's a great question. I feel like I've you know what? I haven't tried the gun out yet.
You haven't used the gun?
Yeah, I haven't used the gun.
There are guns in ancient Greece out.
I believe that. Archimedes probably made them.
Yeah,
Archimedes.
Hephaestus or some shit.
Like a couple wooden gears and a marble or something.
Yeah.
You feel out of place. Where would you even go? What would you have me do? Your place is...
This may be sudden to just jump into an awful topic, but Alex, we were planning on talking about soaking on the stream this week.
Do I have to hear this?
I mean, I suppose we could save it for the other stream with Ulysses, but I feel like we could just ruin both Michael and Ulysses.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I don't feel like it's gonna ruin your day, dude.
It's actually pretty funny, to be honest.
The story you told me before this already ruined my day, so I'm good on my day ruined.
The day's been ruined.
I'm gonna save this for you from that story. But
Yeah, we won't tell that story.
No, apparently, so Mormons, the kids have this newfangled idea
Newfangled.
that what makes premarital sex a sin is thrusting. But it's not
interesting.
But it's not a sin to put your penis in a vagina. It's just a
So
sin
the girl has to do all the work.
No. The girl can't move either.
Yeah, you have to just stay still.
They can't have sex, but they can put penises in vaginas.
I mean,
they cannot actually have sex.
I already see the contradiction you're stating here is that you've already initiated the sex.
Yeah.
However, to be fair, I don't think you can actually have sex if both organs are just sitting there.
Right.
Well, there's another detail.
So what they've been doing is what's called jump humping.
Okay.
So what you do is you soak. Okay, soaking.
Oh no.
Soaking
So she's soaking.
No. You're soaking your penis in her vagina.
Right.
Gross.
Soaking.
Okay.
Gross, but okay.
And so what happens is they have this thing called jump humping because you can't move.
Okay.
But you can ask one of your friends to come over and jump on the bed.
A third person.
A third person come and jump on the bed so that you bounce up and down and you get some friction, but you're not actually moving.
Why doesn't the friend at that point just come behind someone's ass and just push the ass in and out? I mean, if they're gonna make loopholes.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And if you're making loopholes at that point, just have sex, goddamn.
No.
But they can't sin.
Because
it's a sin if you move.
God's not mad. God's not mad about it.
God is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and its vision is based on
I
did see a post. The only reason I know about that was Mormons.
You haven't used any of those yet.
No, yeah. See.
The Mormons are what?
Oh, Mormons was trending on Twitter, and that was why.
Oh.
About soaking, yeah.
My God.
I find it funny that Mormons are capable of trending on Twitter in general.
Yeah, people
That's a good point.
Just like,
making fun of them.
Oh, there's a fishing spot. You can fish.
We go fishing.
Go fishing.
Well, we have to kill everything.
Yeah, you have to.
At the end of this round, we can. Woo.
But I did see one post saying, like, leave it to Mormons to find the most boring way for 3 people to have sex.
Yeah, right. Like the third person is like a little kid jumping up on the bed.
Well, I don't think it's. I hope it's not a little kid.
No, but I mean, knowing
like,
Mormons, I don't know.
But in the way that, like,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
just jump
yeah,
up.
Yeah, like they have to
Yeah.
make it PG so
Yeah,
much.
that's
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, like.
I got a knucklehead.
Nice. See how it's
Fish
got
had a skull for a face.
Yeah, that's what I was saying the other week. Is like all the fish you catch in Tartarus, Asphodel, Elysium.
Right.
They're all like spiritual, supernatural fish, obviously.
Right.
Which is what makes it kind of funny then when you start catching fish on the surface. But yeah.
They're still the spirit fish. Or...
No, because then they're just completely like normal. Like, hey, I caught a salmon after I caught this angel fish. Like,
I feel like we're moving in the wrong direction there.
Yeah, I know well, I think that's kind of comedic on purpose. To that extent.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
It's part of the point. No, absolutely. What does Hades have?
And that was
Ares.
a cool little bit of world building that Ares just talked about that I don't know if I've noticed before, is this fact that even his deeds in the underworld are catching on the surface on mortal Earth.
Oh, because it's
humans are starting to be like, man, this is Zagreus. The myths of this Zagreus are badass. He's like killing all these fucking things and his own dad's shit in Hades. Like, that's a kind of cool little angle to it.
No, that is cool. Start knocking off some of these ones that we haven't gotten at all yet.
That's a good idea. So you don't have enough money to shop, so that's
Not yet, anyway.
yeah. You need to have at least $150 to buy anything in the ancient Greek world.
I assume that's going to be the case in America.
Yeah. Sure.
Fucking Tootsie Rolls and shit.
Yeah, man, Tootsie Rolls are $150.
God damn. That'd be like in Keynes' economy or something.
Seriously.
Money. You always get 100, gold coins and fucking.
It'd be funny if inflation was so high that if you were waiting to buy something in our comics, the price would be going up as you were looking at it. And you pick up a jar of pickles and slowly the number.
It's like a digital price tag.
It's like by the time he brings it to the counter, the cashier is like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, you can't afford that anymore."
It's your card's declined, sir. And it's I have $300 on you. Yeah, well, these pickles are $500.
$500 pickles. Where we're gonna be, man. Maybe not that, but I don't know, $100 pickles.
Yeah.
At least, come on.
It's like get bad.
I know. I'm let's talk about fun stuff, and then I'm immediately getting onto the horrors of inflation. 5 minutes into the stream.
Oh wow.
Well, I remember inflation could be fun, dude. You remember when Vietnam went through that hard bout of inflation?
Yeah, that was so fun.
Vietnam was the funniest history topic we talked about in high school.
Do you know what the money in Vietnam is called?
I do.
Well,
It's
I
called the
forgot.
dong.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So,
The Vietnamese
so
dong.
there were headlines saying dong undergoes massive inflation.
That is.
That is funny.
That
was
funny.
funny.
It was funny. It wasn't good for the people in Vietnam.
No.
Yeah, I gotta kick that in. I just like seeing dong inflation on
major news
New York
stories.
Times headlines. And shit.
I think Corbin was just last night was telling me he just made it to his 4th or 5th time he's killed Hades now, or beaten Hades anyway.
Oh, nice.
You still go back and kind of play it over again,
okay.
because things still change,
Gotcha.
from run to run so much. Beating Hades once is really just kind of, I don't know, almost just the beginning of the game in a way.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
Transgressions are not tolerated.
Yeah, that is what's cool about this game, is the plot is pretty incredibly layered, so that even though you're playing these same levels over and over again, it does feel different every time.
Well, and that's the advantage this has over Returnal, for instance, is Returnal makes you start completely over. You don't get story progression if you lose in Returnal.
Yeah.
Which you watch
Until you get
me do a lot of.
until you get to the second half. Right.
There are some permanent progress marks in Returnal. Like, yeah, once you beat the first half of the game, you can then start from the second half forward.
Right.
But you still have to play either the whole first half in one go or the whole second half in one go. Right? Like, it's still, ultimately still limited. And then even then, you have to go back and beat that final boss at least one second time to get the real ending.
Yeah, it's gotta be. I like how we thought we should.
We watched that through the entire credits. We were like, oh, I wonder if there'll be a post-credit scene, and then we still had to come back the next week and like play another section of it because it was not over.
Damn. How long did it take to beat?
Returnal?
Yeah.
It took him a while.
It took me a couple.
You kept on giving up on it.
I got stuck on the third world in the game, which is like right before you make that permanent progress mark too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But I was stuck on that for a while.
But then by the end of it, he tore through the final boss like fucking 50 pages.
Oh yeah, I beat the last two bosses in the game. I beat on the first try.
Oh, nice.
And those are hard.
Yeah,
those are
hard.
Those are difficult.
It's pretty crazy to watch you dodge all of the fucking projectiles.
I mean, it's like Michael. Imagine like how many things are coming at you on screen in Cuphead, but in a full
Right.
3D third-person shooter environment.
Oh,
But,
sure.
but the entire fucking area is just completely filled, and you have to dodge them on a 3D plane of movement instead of just a 2D plane of movement.
Damn.
It is ridiculous. It was very good though. Very good game. Had a really nihilistic ending too. Like you don't usually see them go that hard for that, but
Aphrodite naked as ever.
yeah.
I mean, that only
Ooh,
makes
Aid.
sense. Aphrodite gave you
He's always trying to get AIDS from Aphrodite.
That's every time
They're running jokes somehow.
Ulysses comes into the chat a lot, and that's
I
like,
wish Ulysses was here. His fucking AIDS comments in the chat.
let me message him that we're doing Hades.
Oh yeah, he might not have. Yeah, that's a good idea. So you've got is that another Aphrodite and Ares boon?
Oh, interesting. Should we do that, or do you think we should try and upgrade one of them?
I always try and you should probably get more boons before you
Yeah.
start upgrading them. You know.
Get your boons.
Yeah.
Pat Burn. Here for a week, actually, dude.
Pat boon. There's a one of those old Superman is a dick comics.
Oh yeah. Super Dickory.
Yeah, superdickory.com.
Yeah.
But where Lois Lane is like writing a song with Pat Boone.
I remember that.
And,
Yeah.
and the cover is just Superman flying. And he's like, I have to prevent their single from becoming a hit.
Yeah, Superman was a dick in the most mildly inconveniencing ways sometimes in that comic.
Sometimes. There's also like...
I mean,
It's just horrific.
he got to run the gamut, but
Yeah.
like when he's like breaking Lois's airline in space,
Yeah, he's
you know,
snapping her fucking oxygen cable.
or whenever he's like, I'm gonna make her marry this monkey or something.
Was it Jimmy Olsen?
Yeah,
He
he
was
was-
like, no, Jimmy, I have to destroy all of your valuables.
Well, because he had adopted Jimmy as his legal
Yeah.
son,
And
and
then
like,
he
I
was-
have to show you what a terrible son you are by destroying your craptastic son gift. Like,
Well, it was specifically, this is a horrible Father's Day present, Jimmy. I'm going to have to burn it to teach you a lesson.
yeah.
No, he was evil. Or like
Yeah.
he forces Jimmy to marry a giant monkey. He forces Jimmy to live in a crack house at one
Yeah,
point.
he forces Jimmy and
Wait, he actually forced him
Aquaman.
to live in a crack house?
Yeah,
Like cricket?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
He even lowered. Yeah, that's right. He did it, and
missed that one.
he even lowered Aquaman's to Jimmy's level by forcing them
Yeah,
to
yeah.
fight for water in the desert.
Yeah. If that's one cover, it's just both
Yeah,
Jimmy
I
Olsen and
remember that
Aquaman
one.
reaching out in the desert and Superman pouring a pitcher of water into the
Plus,
sand.
you
in
have
front
to
of them.
imagine, because how else would Aquaman have gone out to the desert? Superman went into the bottom of the ocean, just grabbed Aquaman the fuck out of whatever he was doing, flew Aquaman to the desert for a few hours, stranded him there, made sure he was as weak as Jimmy Olsen, and then just to humiliate fucking Aquaman that much more.
Oh, yes, Alecto.
No.
Oh, well.
Oh yeah, she's the zombie one.
Please, I'm not a murderer. You
I
won't have to do this.
The weird notion you get from her is that she's just like severely traumatized.
Right. Severely traumatized.
Or-
a very traumatized zombie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I like the gun.
I think the saddest interpretation of her is that she's like some kind of Greek trauma victim that's basically, you know, so scorched by that word, like it's all she can fucking say.
Right. Like a female character in Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, because if you think about it, if like the gods over certain elements have to like hold dominion over that element, like be responsible for like all the lightning in the world and whatever, like Zeus, then a Fury like Tisiphone, who has to be kind of hold dominion over all the murder in the world. It's like she's just constantly seeing all the murder going on all at once, all the time.
All the time, yeah.
I think that's an interesting god dilemma that
that kind of
really
makes
been
you sound like one of
explored.
the Endless in Sandman, almost.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
That's just how those characters are depicted, maybe a little more.
Kind of almost flawed by the thing that they that is their element.
Yeah.
I mean, the most interesting stories are always the ones where you know, kind of what gives somebody their power is also their weakness.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely. Like, I think a lot of the, you know, like postmodern deconstructionist superhero comics that are good are ones that explore how the powers are a detriment rather than a boon or an advantage.
Yeah, like the Hancock movie with Will Smith.
I kind of like that movie.
Yeah. What's that?
I kind of like that movie. It's
not terrible.
It's better than some of the actual superhero movies, like based on IP superheroes.
Well, especially for the time it came out.
Yeah.
That came out before we had an MCU at all, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Was it the same year as Iron Man?
Maybe the same year.
Yeah, either the same year or the year before, or one of the two.
So here's your, like, kind of middle layer of hell.
Tower of Babel looking shit is dope.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's Asphodel.
This is like the most obvious classical kind of hellscape that in the game.
Yeah, no, by far.
I always wondering, like, those depictions of how everything's made of bones, like, you know.
How do they bone?
Wow, that's a good question.
Do they bone in the land of bones?
Like, are there really demon contractors? Like, we need a bridge made of muscle and bone and like shit.
Yeah,
Well,
like
it's interesting in this game. There kind of is that contractor that builds.
you actually have to pay them to make more stuff for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like an actual gameplay mechanic.
For the most part, the contractor just puts like a couch in the lounge room and stuff like that. You know, he's kind of a not very ambitious hell contractor, but
Let's see. Oh, you could recover health that we lost if we dash right after taking damage. That seems
that's
pretty
good.
helpful.
And an extra dash is always good too. But yeah, both of those are.
I'm gonna do that health one.
Yeah. I feel like I never notice the benefit of that particular boon, like when I get it, so I kind of just don't usually pick that one. But we'll see. Hopefully,
we'll get everything once anyway, just for the sake of completing the.
Like, it'll be nice that I'm actually observing you play it, so I can
see some of the bars moving.
So far you've lost health, although you might have gained some health there. Maybe not. Maybe that's just that's a critical. So it's before, if you dodge right before something hits you, right?
I thought it was right after.
Right after.
Right after taking damage.
So you have to take damage, and then if you're dead, you recover some of it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's so. It's more of it's less of a like direct like improvement on your stats, but yeah, it's like here's a chance to like have a little bit of it back.
Because on that you only lost. Well, all that happened is you lost 2 points of health.
It's not bad.
Sure.
Not bad.
Certain chambers will claim more health than that. So. It's still so weird to me we haven't met Orpheus yet.
But it just keeps not happening.
Because it's like, for a lot of people that know the myth of Orpheus, I feel like a lot of people are going to kind of forget the name of Orpheus's wife.
Yeah.
So, like, if they keep stumbling upon this chick, upon Eurydice, they're just going to be like, who is this fucking... you know? I think it's cool that also the design of Eurydice is very much like a nymph, like a forest nymph kind of design. Like her hair
totally.
is actually a bush or something.
Like that's all. I could almost see a Gaia depicted in a similar way.
For sure. And that's interesting too, because I guess in most of the tellings of the myth I'm familiar with of Orpheus, I always thought his wife was just human. But I guess there must be an iteration where she's a nymph. Yeah.
Just supernatural, just at all. Oh shit.
Because Orpheus, once you finally see him, kind of looks like a Tim Burton character.
Really?
Kind of looks like
I feel like that fits.
some version of Edward Scissorhands. He's like a moody artist, of course. So he's Tim Burton.
I don't know if I like this game anymore.
Well, don't worry, he's not like writing it. So. Yeah.
If you're telling me it's like 90s Tim Burton, then I'm good.
Yeah. Some people would even draw the line at 80s Tim Burton. You know.
Nightmare Before Christmas was 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people also don't. I mean, I personally don't credit Tim Burton with that as much as I do.
Oh, sure, Henry
Selick.
Selick. Yeah, I mean, it was a collaboration, though. I mean, I definitely, as much as I don't like giving Tim Burton credit for things, I do think he had a lot to do with the designs of that world.
I don't know. When did he do? He did Sweeney Todd, right?
I do like Sweeney Todd. That was
2008.
That's,
Yeah,
2008.
That's
That's much more recent.
That's the last thing I liked.
I mean, like,
I think,
I'm
right?
trying to think everything he's done since.
Big Fish was earlier than that.
I like Big Fish, and I like.
But that was before. That was like 2006.
There's parts of like Big Eyes.
Big Eyes.
He started making movies that only had big in the name for a while, like Big Dick and Big Eyes.
Tim Burton's Big Dick. I don't know.
He did not do that one.
I can't imagine
but
what kind of outfit Johnny Depp would wear in Tim Burton's Big Dick movie.
I mean, he'd probably have a giant prosthetic dick on his nose.
Jesus.
He's obsessed with the fake noses.
Yeah, he does.
Call me Big Dick.
Now I want Adam Sandler to play too in a Tim Burton movie.
Directed by Tim Burton, starring Adam Sandler. Oh, that sounds horrible.
That would kill myself. That was supposed to be his Willy Wonka movie, dude.
It was supposed to be Adam Sandler.
Was in the running to play Willy Wonka.
What? Tim Burton's Willy Wonka. Yeah, that almost was Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
it was also almost Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Well, I would have taken that. I'd take Nicolas Cage in any.
Yeah, no, me too. You know, he was almost Aragorn in The Lord of the Rings, right?
No, Nicolas Cage was not fucking almost Aragorn. What?
He excused himself from the running because he didn't think he was right for the character, but
That's gotta be the first time he's ever done that.
He genuinely was one of the people that they were looking at to play Aragorn in The Lord of the Rings. And there is someone that is doing a deep fake of all three movies where he is every character.
You might want to pick a Boone thing.
I asked you what you thought.
Parting Shot is that the first duo Boone that you've gotten?
At least for this run, yeah.
It's the first prophesized. It's the only. Well, no, there's another prophesized boon there as well. Brilliant Riposte is what you would need if you wanted Divine Protection, which is good, obviously, but we still have not yet gotten Divine Protection in any of our attempts.
Well, we haven't actually gotten Parting Shot before, just at all.
Right.
So,
and they're harder to get. The duo boons, harder for them to just pop up.
Right. So let's just get it for now.
Yeah. Wow, that was one of Peter Jackson's ideas for Aragorn. What's that?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Well, I was gonna say Guillermo del Toro, but that was one of Peter Jackson's ideas for Aragorn casting.
I don't know if that was him personally, or if it was someone else in charge of casting. But I mean, it was those movies.
I mean, Nicolas Cage was at a pretty good point in his career when those movies were coming out, so I wouldn't be surprised.
That's true. That's around the time of Lord of War and Weatherman and a lot of good ones.
So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the studio was pushing towards just star power and was like, Nicolas Cage is hot right now.
Because you know what? They cast Viggo Mortensen after they'd started filming. They even had an actor playing
Stuart Townsend.
Yeah. And it could have been Nicolas Cage instead of him, and then maybe they wouldn't have traded him out. I don't know. There's a version of the universe somewhere.
I like Viggo more.
Oh, he's great.
He's
perfect. I don't think anybody else would be as good. Honestly.
That being said, like I will ask to watch a Nicolas Cage interpretation of anything.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Well, like I said, that deepfake, the person's doing one where Nicolas Cage is not only playing Aragorn, but literally every character.
Oh, sure. Well, I'll definitely watch that.
Just his face on every single, his face and voice coming out of every character.
But it's one of the few times I would ask to see what the other alternative is to Nicolas Cage, and that, you know. Most of the time, like, if you can't give me a good...
We do, no, I should say we do need some help.
Yeah, most of the time, if you can't give me a good idea to begin with, I say put Nicolas Cage in it. I
mean, if it's not going to be good anyway, at least make it fun.
Yeah, because he's going to improve whatever piece of shit you're trying to make.
Yeah, there's very rarely is he going to be boring.
Yeah.
Like, there's like maybe 10
There's
movies.
like those two... Oh, well, maybe now the list has grown, but I remember for a while there was only like 2 live-action movies. Maybe even
Amos
one. Amos and Andrew
Season
was
of the
the
Witch
one.
and G-Force, which is a live action despite the animated characters.
You love G-Force.
No. In fact, of the 100 Nicolas Cage movies I've seen, it's one of the only ones I don't like.
You like it because you love guinea pigs so much.
No. When did you ever think? How did that ever come up?
Guinea pig enthusiast.
When?
I've seen
For
you.
being in your ass.
I've seen you, yeah. I've seen you.
You've seen guinea pigs.
I am not Lemmiwig, sorry.
I've seen a guinea pig crawl out of your ass.
I am not Mr. Slade, okay?
Now, if we're going to be fair to Nicolas Cage, though, in G-Force, he is still probably the best part of that movie.
Part, yeah.
Right?
Because they give him a weird 3-second flashback where his star-nosed mole rat father tells him that he has to murder all humans.
Yeah, right.
And it's the one time I laughed in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But during that time where it was only those 3 movies, I think Amos and Andrew was the only one where I'm like, oh, Cage didn't really add enjoyment to this movie.
No, yeah. Well, and that one was especially weird because that was starring Nicolas Cage and Samuel L. Jackson,
which should have been a remarkable chemistry going on.
Because they've only been in 2 movies together. The only other one was Kiss of Death, and they didn't share a ton of screen time together in that one. They, like, that movie was actually kind of really fun in a lot of ways, but like.
Yeah, in a way, it's, I mean...
Yeah, right?
You should show Alex, like, that, the Hades initial trailer, if Alex has never seen that
where
before,
it's
too.
more like the animated trailer. Yeah, no, I will have to show you that.
Because it's basically a cinematic version of this
These are like
fight.
other heads off the big one.
Hydra.
So like the big one will form a shield, and you have to go fight the small head.
You're getting pretty brazen about standing in the lava there.
Yeah, I am. I am.
I mean, to be fair, for quite a while you were doing a good job of not sustaining damage while you were in the lava.
It was moving so quickly that it wasn't actually like hitting me.
Yeah. However, I definitely would have rather seen the Adam Sandler, Willy Wonka.
Oh, yeah.
You're actually screaming at those kids like in Happy Gilmore.
I've actually imagined that to be a pretty good.
Well, shit, I would take Ben Stiller as his character from Happy Gilmore. Like, that personality given to
Could you imagine him berating that fat little German kid when he's stuck in the chocolate pipe?
I have to be honest.
You want to go home? You're too big for your home?
I have to be honest. Adam Sandler would be truer to the spirit of Gene Wilder's performance than Johnny Depp's was.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we got our child rapist Michael Jackson.
He was a Michael Jackson.
Johnny Depp in the movie.
Like Gene Wilder gave the idea that, like, you know, Willy Wonka really didn't care about these kids at all.
And the idea that he was...
But not the idea that he wanted to, like, rape them.
Right. And the idea that Willy Wonka was a bit unstable, which clearly Adam Sandler can hint at that anger. Like, at any moment, you set me off, I'm putting you in that chocolate river.
You were nothing.
That would have been... And then I would have honestly asked for a lot of the usual Adam Sandler supporting actors to also be in the... Like, I want Norm Macdonald in there somewhere in this Willy Wonka movie.
Can you imagine Norm Macdonald?
No.
What if Norm Macdonald's voice came out of every Oompa Loompa?
If Norm Macdonald
played all the Oompa Loompas.
If Norm Macdonald,
they did make that one guy play all the Oompa Loompas in that one. They could have had Norm Macdonald play all of the Oompa Loompas.
I'd be fine with him as the Oompa Loompas. I'd take him as kind of like as the grandfather of Charlie. Charlie's
like, yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah. I'm not getting out of bed, you fucking piece of shit. Oh shit, you going to the candy factory? I'm coming.
That just fits, right?
Like, I have a fucking candy bar. It's your birthday.
Charlie, come on. I know that's yours, but it's also kind of mine.
I'd take that kid from like Big Daddy to be Charlie or whatever, and then fucking...
Probably like 20 now, whatever.
God, aren't they trying like right now to make another Willy Wonka movie?
They're always trying to make some kind of Willy Wonka.
I really do.
Still want to see Adam Sandler do it.
Adam Sandler Willy Wonka would be pretty good.
That'd be baller.
Yeah. They just have to let him actually be as angry as he was in his older movies.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, is they can't try and kid it up too much. Because he's also been in movies like Bedtime Stories where...
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Or movies that he's just half-assing, so it's kind of wrong.
Which, I mean, that's every Adam Sandler movie.
Every recent movie he's made besides like Uncut Gems.
The last movie he made for Netflix,
Is that the Ridiculous Six?
Oh god.
No, that's been a long time. He's
Has
he's
it?
had,
That seems
had,
like...
I thought that was like a couple of years ago.
No, he's had like 2 7-movie deals with Netflix.
Oh my god, that's fucking...
Netflix has the worst content now, I think.
It's horrible.
They do. Absolutely just garbage.
Like, me and Zay were talking about that this morning. Like, I think of all the streaming services, they just order the worst crap now. Netflix.
Yeah.
Well, they've got the Game of Thrones guys working on that Three Body Problem series.
Goddamn.
So, that's not going to turn out well.
Bad.
Like, everything Netflix makes now is either obnoxiously woke, it's fucking some dog shit comedy by Adam Sandler or Rob Schneider.
You get lucky with your Castlevanias,
or
but,
some of the most generic,
Yeah.
boring action movies you can possibly imagine.
or those reality
And
shows.
terrible
that-
reality programming. Yeah.
Like my dad.
Who makes a fucking The Floor is
dad-
Lava show?
I
What
don't know.
fucking idiot would
Have you
greenlight
seen that
that?
Flint show where they
What
just,
is that?
they just like have all these contraptions that try to freak people out and then see if they flinch?
Not the whole show.
Dude, you have to like sit
Oh
in front of
my
a toy
fucking
tray
God.
that has like rotten food on it or whatever, and it's been
What?
and then like you have to not gag or something. Like that's the whole point of the show. They have like
It seems like-
and stop right in front of your face, like.
What? And then they just like
And then
call
if
you an
flinch-
enormous
then if
pussy if you
then,
flinch.
then if you flinch, they punish you.
How do they do that?
They have some.
They've already been punishing you the whole game
No,
show,
have, like,
and now they
associate-
further
have,
punish
they
you
have
for.
like further punishments. Yeah, like they like make you like get your head dunked in water over and over again.
They waterboard
We're sending you on a day vacation to Guantanamo Bay.
Not only did Obama get to produce some shows for Netflix, Dick Cheney got to.
Remember
Damn.
when he signed that waterboarding kit
Yeah.
for
Dude,
Baron Cohen's show?
he was super proud of the waterboarding. Like, he still thinks that was an awesome thing that he did.
God, fuck Dick Cheney, dude.
But yeah,
He did say to Sacha Baron Cohen, he's like, yeah, Desert Storm was one of our prouder moments or whatever.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Ah, man.
But no, Netflix. So Adam Sandler's most recent Netflix exclusive, he had the script originally called for it to be set in China.
Mm-hmm. That's not
really?
surprising.
Yeah, but then Netflix said, hey, can you change where this movie is set?
Really?
Because we aren't available. Yeah, because China won't let Netflix in. Like, China doesn't allow Netflix in the country. So they were like, you should set it in a country that, like...
Hey, Ulysses is in the chat.
No.
Dare you criticize our great capitalist democracy?
Oh, my God.
I feel like Netflix and Hollywood in general would still like or encourage the idea to like set the movie in China, even if you filmed it in like Burbank or whatever.
Yeah, but no, but the point is they want to appeal. They want to appeal to their customers, and no Chinese people are Netflix customers because it's not allowed in China.
Oh, Netflix as a streaming service.
Yeah, so Netflix
it's literally just
it's banned.
Okay,
like you can't use Google or Facebook in China.
Oh, sure.
But so they went to Adam Sandler and they were like, "Hey, can you set this in a different country?" And he's like, "Well, I've always wanted to be in Spain." I want to go to Spain, so they changed it to be set in Spain. And I'm like, what kind of movie script could be set in China? And then you're like, we'll just switch it to Spain.
They just start opening up a bunch of fortune cookies in Spain at some point.
Like, what kind of movie? Like, how could you even have the same movie script at that point?
I'm sure there was not a script.
I'm willing to bet. That's my
filming.
What Adam Sandler does, he takes scripts that take him to places he's always wanted to go.
Yeah.
And then he just brings his whole family and all of his friends who are in his movies on vacation.
He most likely just has a script for every country. That's what I have to imagine.
Just big backup scripts for every country he wants to go to. Ulysses said, they must have old Winnie the Pooh cartoons on Netflix. Is that why is the ban a thing? Actually, out of curiosity, Alex, do you know what? Have they given a reason? Or?
Well, I mean, China's always just been like not a favor of like rampant Western degeneracy, so they just like not a fan of Netflix. Not a fan. I mean, the same thing with Google. Like, if Netflix isn't going to have all of their content streamed the way that movies that go in are, then they won't want.
Right.
China, so.
And these guys are done because you kill them and then their ghost pops out and you have to kill their ghost. But if you don't do it fast enough, they'll form like another body.
Oh, okay. Like, have you seen how much China's cracking down on like entertainment in general now?
I mean, I guess I thought they always were, but
I did hear. I thought they said they were reducing the number of movies from outside of China that could come through. Right?
What's that?
I'm just asking because since Ulysses is watching on the stream, I'm just curious. How does Alex sound? Just to make sure that you hear him properly. And I mean, Michael should be good, but I just wanted to check.
Okay.
But yeah, hasn't China reduced the amount of foreign films that can come through into the...
Yeah, and they've started to change like what can be on TV. They've eliminated all depictions of effeminate men.
Yeah. Wow. Men are literally, it's illegal to depict men as effeminate in like media or fiction.
Yeah, they banned like all of K-pop overnight.
Oh, K-pop.
No, I'm serious.
No, yeah. Like, Shang-Chi is likely banned. Well, Shang-Chi's banned because
the guy didn't say,
they don't like the main actor there.
Yeah, well, one, he's Canadian. And they hate Canada right now. In particular, they hate Canada. So anything from Canada is just automatically bad. And then not only that, but he basically said his parents immigrated from China.
That's a good boon.
That Holy Shield one.
Yeah,
let's do that. Yeah, he said he. Oh hey. That his parents immigrated from China and they like it better in Canada. And because he said that, now he's evil.
Well, I mean, I think it was you guys telling me, and I heard other news articles saying that, like, they just found him to be an unattractive person in China.
That was also a thing, yeah. They were just saying he's just not good-looking enough, so we don't want to see any movies with him in it. Yeah, that was totally a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of different.
Which, in America, I feel like it's kind of funny, because in America, I feel like we would find it interesting if, like, a not conventionally attractive leading person was in a movie,
Right.
Like, I don't think that guy is ugly, but...
which is basically Steve Buscemi.
Well, exactly. Steve Buscemi it's always cool when he stars in a movie.
Right, because it's like, this is not an attractive person.
And it's just,
I just say because he's got a character actor look to him, which is what's cool about him.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That he got out of Adam Sandler.
No, he didn't. He's in every Adam Sandler movie, Alex.
Still in Adam Sandler?
That didn't stop.
I haven't seen all the Adam Sandler movies recently, so
maybe he stopped some, but up until at least extremely recently.
I don't think he was in Pixels.
No, he was in he's in all of the Hotel Transylvania movies, though.
Well, come on, Hotel Transylvania.
That's still an Adam Sandler movie.
That's one of Adam Sandler's better projects.
The first one.
Hotel Transylvania.
The first one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
the
Adam
first one,
Sandler's actually
there's like
performing
4 of
in
them
that
now.
movie.
Yeah, but now there's 4 of them, and that's only true of the first
Is there
movie.
4?
Yeah, there's like 4 of them. and
I knew
only
there
the
were
first one
2.
is even.
Goddamn, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. The third one
It is amazing
fucking
the way
vacation
they
movie.
milk those animated series, like Shrek, to the point where there's like, or what was Ice Age? Ice
Oh
Age
my
has been
god,
a
I
great
could not
one.
believe how much they
Like,
milked
like,
Ice Age.
they pilfered that fucking corpse so much.
There's a
Talk
point
about beating
where
the dead horse.
the multiple sequels just kill any appeal the series has.
I mean,
like
Yeah, I
honestly,
can't
like,
even go
for-
back and watch the first one.
For like the Shrek movies, like
Yeah.
once they made 4, I'm like, okay, I don't really like Shrek anymore.
Yeah, no. When they made
No,
3, I
definitely.
just said I don't
Yep.
even like.
Well,
Like
it's
the
like-
old Disney sequels, like Mulan 2. Do you
Yeah.
guys know about Mulan 2?
That's
Do you know what
true.
the plot of Mulan 2 is?
No, it's just a lot
The
of
plot of Mulan 2 is that there's no more war, and she needs to be taught how to be a housewife.
Holy shit!
I'm not kidding. That's the whole
Wow.
movie. Is her
Wow,
like
what a-
learning how to be
what a-
happy as a
What
housewife.
a negation of the first movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's like a movie equivalent of a hex designed to like reverse all the intentions of the first one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
God damn.
Crush shot, life affirmation.
Well, that's an interesting thing that the animated Disney sequels did for a while, where they were kind of like given an out of canon status, like a little bit.
Yeah.
Like they'd release these movies like on
Star
home
Wars, they
video
look
or
like
something.
Extended.
Yeah, like they'd
yeah.
be like, yes, there is an Aladdin 2 and 3, but if
They don't count.
but no,
Not legally.
a lot of people, yeah, it's not legal. A lot of people don't really, well, like
Even
adults,
know about them
yeah,
half the
a lot of
time.
adults obviously don't know they exist.
And they were intentionally released that way because they weren't good.
Yeah, I have to say that, like, in a
lot of
way,
them, anyway.
that was surprisingly more effective than just like, let's make 5 canon sequels.
Right.
Because then it doesn't totally kill. Because like when I go back and think about Mulan or Aladdin or whatever,
You don't think
like,
about those.
those movies still stand out as solid in my mind. Whereas I think Shrek would still stand out as a solid animated film to me if they didn't make 5 more of them. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
Puss in
the
Boots.
Puss 6 with the Puss in Boots spinoff, right?
Yeah.
How about Land Before Time?
Oh God, yeah. Don't even talk to me about
Aren't
Land.
there
They're
like
thir-
aren't there like 26 of them or something?
There were a lot. I know.
There
I know
are a
there
lot
were
of
at
fucking
least
Land Before
13
Time.
for sure. At least for sure. At least
They're
that
like, we
many.
want to stop at a lucky number, you know?
Oh my God. So you got to get all the way to fucking 13. Good God, dude.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's even more than that, dude. I'll look it up.
Yeah, like the first, that's a great first film, but
Yep.
like fucking hell, could you let it go?
Yeah. I mean, although to be fair to that one, I have never seen
Any of the sequels?
to be or even had any interest.
I think I saw a couple when I was a kid.
Sure.
You're right.
I mean, they might have been on
What was it,
TV.
13?
There's 14 films, 13 directed DVDs. Or
So,
direct-to-video
so one that came out in the theater. Yeah, do you guys worry about the
2016 they made one after a long break.
Hey, Slim Callie, how you doing? Slim Callie is our first paid subscriber, by the way.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
hey.
he's the first person to actually
What's up, Slim Cat?
subscribe to this channel.
Thank you for that.
How you doing, man? We're just talking shit about terrible animated direct-to-DVD sequels like the 13 Land Before Time movies.
And kind of sequels to franchises in general, I guess.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Shrek is ruined for me because of
Oh,
even the third one.
The first Shrek movie had so much charm. But
I think the
they
first two.
milked- Yeah, the first two. But
I like the
milked-
second one, yeah.
They milked
I used to
all
like
of
the
they
Yeah,
milked
right.
all of the goodwill I had toward those movies by continually making.
I mean,
Also,
yeah, they made
when
like what 5 and a Puss in Boots spinoff. Like
Yeah,
fuck
and
that.
then-
I
and
know,
then
fuck those
constant-
movies.
And then constant like 30-minute specials and shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, that
30
yeah.
minute, like they were stand-up comics
No,
or what?
like
Just
Christmas-
shitty short
Christmas
films.
specials
Oh,
and shit.
God, I
Yeah.
haven't seen any of those.
Yeah, I don't want them.
Like Ice Age 4. No,
No,
you
which one has,
Ulysses,
Yeah.
no.
which one has Drake in it?
There's an Ice Age with Drake in it.
Drake is in. Wait, what?
Isn't it? Drake
Is he really?
that's in Ice Age?
I mean, I know Common made the Smallfoot song, but
That
Yeah.
was so good, dude. I love.
I mean,
That is a good song.
that is a good song. That is a good song.
Oh, Hazard Bomb is... Oh, wait. Or no, Rocket Bomb, I think, is... It's one of those is really fun, either
Special
way.
deals plus 300% base damage in a large area, and it can hurt you.
Yeah, that's the one downside to it, but it's
Try it. Let's try it out.
Yeah, he was in Continental Drift.
Just-
Ice Age Continental Drift had Drake in it, and
God.
Jennifer Lopez.
Wow.
Really?
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, Peter Dinklage was in it too.
Yeah, I do remember him.
That's usually the ironic point, is once a cast starts adding a bunch of stars in a franchise is usually when it starts to suck.
Yeah. Oh, also, Alex, this is a cool little wrinkle that they threw into just the idea of Greek mythology, is that in the afterlife, Theseus and the bull are like bros that are a double boss fight together.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It is a small arena, so be careful not to hurt yourself with that hazard bomb.
I think it's big enough that I can kind of, especially when I plop them into the corners.
It's just sometimes those little bombs, like if you're standing by an obstacle, I think can bounce right off and change trajectory. Okay. So you just kind of, you want to be a little careful. But it's really coming in handy right now. So, yeah, whenever he charges you, immediately dash to the other side of one of those giant pots of plants. Potted plants.
Oh god, I did that to myself. Get out of here.
You sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger for a second there. Get
out of here! Get out of here! The best way to do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression is to just kind of pretend you're throwing up and then let the words come out.
Be a little drunk while you're throwing.
Yeah, be just drunk and vomiting. And That's what he sounds like.
I always feel like Bill Burr did a really good job of like exaggerating that Schwarzenegger impression to that level.
That's how he does it. You know Arnold Schwarzenegger has like a fucking accent coach to keep his Austrian accent, because otherwise he would have just have an American accent by now. Yeah.
I just get a kick out of the fact that they won't let him dub his own movies in German.
Well, at least back in the day.
Terrible rural, urban.
They thought of him as like the redneck of Austria.
Yeah.
Of Austria, like, so they wouldn't let him do any of his own German dubs.
Which is funny because
nobody wants to listen to you.
Yeah, which is funny because, like, obviously I can't distinguish between German dialects and shit, but I do have to say that, like, in the, like, it's like such a small number of movies that I've heard Arnold Schwarzenegger allowed to be a German character in the movie, and he actually I was like, wow, I actually like him, like, talking like this. It actually makes more sense, and it's kind of authentic, his performance and stuff, and but, you know.
Right. And it's like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, how hard, I guess German people would notice, but I just can't, I mean, I always find German to be an unpleasant language to listen to, so, like.
Well, I mean, it's just like, you know, I mean, anywhere, like a terrible American accent, you might not necessarily pick up if you speak only Japanese, but, you know, we're going to notice it. I mean, everybody's going to notice it. You know?
All the foreigners say that Americans also have really no voices.
I believe that.
Secretly monotone.
I believe that.
I mean, I could see compared to, like, the music that's in a lot of other, like, the Romance languages and shit, that's easier to be like, yeah, you guys are more rhythmic with your language and shit, more lyrical.
Oh, I'm so close. Got the bull. Got the bull.
There you go, man.
Alright, now we just got Theseus to deal with. Yeah, that's a good fucking, that bomb is pretty awesome.
It's really been helping out.
I can see how it would fuck you over if you're not, like,
careful,
careful with it, or it just gets bounced back in your face, you know? But, like, hey,
nice.
Sweet. Hey, right, just in the first run, we've gotten all the way up to the fourth world.
Yeah, in the fourth world. Jack Kirby would be proud.
Right? I don't know, Slim Cali, Ulysses, what are some animated movies that were ruined by sequels for you?
Okay.
I feel like Shrek, I feel like we covered a lot of the big ones.
You might want to go for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to use that.
What's your guys' favorite live-action adaptation of a cartoon?
But they all suck.
Favorite live-action adaptation?
I mean, well, at least for the most part.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh my god, dude. Can you believe they haven't done Jetsons yet?
Yeah,
what about those two Flintstone movies?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Force
Yogi
Gump.
Berra.
Yogi Berra.
Not Yogi
Well
Bear.
stocked.
What about Yogi Berra?
Yogi Berra was in live action.
Yogi, they did do a live action Yogi Bear.
Yes, they
It was
did.
horrifying.
Justin Timberlake is Boo Boo, and Dan Aykroyd is Yogi. Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah, that was what it was, right?
How
It
many?
was Robert De Niro in Rocky
and Bullwinkle.
Yeah, Robert De Niro's in there.
Oh yeah.
He plays, what's the Nazi's name?
Wait, Robert De Niro?
Yeah.
No, he played like an evil Russian.
Oh, yeah,
Boris.
right. No, Boris,
Boris, yeah.
whatever.
That's
He
why
does
everybody
the
makes fun of the
scar.
accent, because the
yeah.
moose and squirrel thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And how many consecutive trilogies of live action Alvin
Yeah,
and the
Boris
Chipmunks have there
Badenoch,
been?
yeah, that's right.
Sorry, ask that question one more time, Michael.
How many consecutive trilogies of live action Alvin and the Chipmunks have there been?
I know
at this
there's at
point?
least been a Squeakquel.
A squeak. I think they've had the
A
road
squeakquel
chip.
and a threequel.
They've had a road chip too.
They had a
Yeah, the
road
road
chip?
chip.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, the
there's
road
at least
chip.
a trilogy.
Yeah,
solid
that's a trilogy.
Okay.
That's a trilogy.
Yeah. Didn't they have Chipwrecked?
Chipwreck, yeah.
Yeah, they did have
There's at
chip.
They
least
had a
four.
road chip, Chipwrecked, and the Squeakquel.
Yeah, that's four.
Wow.
Jason Lee is just fucking surviving.
I want to feed those chipmunks into a wood chipper. Me too. Me too, man. Me too.
These tiny chambers are a little trickier with the hazard bomb, but
Yeah, I'm doing it anyway. It's working well so far.
true. Theirs are almost as big as the ones in New York.
Almost as big as the ones in New York.
Those ones in New York will drag shit off, dude.
The what?
It's like pizza.
Yeah, like pizza.
Oh, drag shit off. Oh,
Yeah, that's where the pizza
Yeah.
rat came from.
The pizza rat.
Yeah.
You never saw the pizza?
Yeah, you don't remember
Like
that pizza rat
Splinter?
thing?
No, it was a rat just dragging a whole slice of pizza up the stairs.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fucked
Yeah, pizza rat. Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Is he like a fond New York mascot or whatever?
For like a month.
Yeah.
I mean, in the internet time, he was.
yeah.
That's like an eternity in there.
That was like 3 seconds.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, I don't know what the internet cares about right now.
Time is both
Stealing.
collapsed and along.
Stealing.
I
And
don't
now slapping their
even-
teachers, apparently.
People are decriminalizing stealing some too a little bit, but
Yeah, there's a slap your teacher challenge, though.
Yeah.
now
That's
what is
going around
the
on
slap the
TikTok?
teacher challenge?
So
You just slap
one of
the
the
teacher.
one of the big challenge
Wow.
recently has been called Devious Licks, and it's about stealing from your school. And you just steal urinals or mirrors or soap dispensers or stealing tiles or your teacher's possessions.
Wow, it just sounds like you're a piece of shit when you do shit like that.
Then you
Yeah.
go home and take a video of it and post it on TikTok.
And then they arrest you, send the police there to your house because you've documented evidence.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that not like
But it's
criminal
going
evidence at
viral.
that point?
I would
But
think so.
stealing, but I'm saying it's going viral. Like the stealing trend is going viral. Schools are having to really crack down on it now.
Oh my!
But,
I
but-
fucking hate TikTok. God damn.
Now the new TikTok trend is the slap your teacher challenge, and that's exactly what you think it is.
Yeah. I mean, there's really no other
You just slap your
explanation.
teacher and then post it on TikTok.
Look at me, I'm a menace to society. Yeah, it's kind of what it is, man. It's kind of what it is. Granted, I don't think nearly as many kids are actually
Are doing
doing
slap
that
your
as the
teacher.
news makes it sound like, because
Yeah.
if you go by the news, it's all of them.
Yeah, no, the stealing thing was a real trend. Like,
Yeah, that really
there
is.
were multiple schools in Minnesota complaining about it.
I'd like to think that only like 50%, probably a little greater, of the youth uses TikTok so heavily, like on a daily basis, kind of.
I don't know, some of the middle-aged people I work with use
Oh.
TikTok. And,
Well, that's just because they're trying to, recapture high
A
school.
lot more I think a lot more adults use TikTok than you think.
yeah, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, I know there are just as many people trying to get famous and internet
Right.
or
Yeah.
social media famous and shit. But then I feel like a lot of the youth just tries to use TikTok because it's such a social phenomenon, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if you see everyone else doing it, I mean, you're probably going to do it. I mean, see what. To be fair, I bet most of the stealing was pathetic stuff like pencils and paper clips and shit. They were stealing some big stuff, though, weren't they?
I'm sure most of it was just random crap, but I know for sure there were some urinals and some mirrors and some soap dispensers.
You got Aphrodite's AIDS, like, it's a level 5.
Oh, Sage, grab the heads.
Oh, I didn't think we got to pick both. Cool.
And always go around the room with the satyr heads in it, because sometimes there's urns with money in it. So.
Oh, that, yeah, right, I forgot about that, yeah.
Satyrs are like the ultimate pervs of this world.
Like, they have so much sex that other characters of Greek mythology are like, wow, that's too much sex.
Yeah.
It's going on my dating profile. I have level 5 AIDS.
Are there any of those boons? Yeah, maybe. Did you get brilliant? You didn't.
No.
Yeah, so either way.
Resist damage. Death Defiance makes you impervious longer. You can each counter with your God gauge partly full. What do you think, Michael?
So how many okay, click out of this for a minute.
I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't.
Oh, you're just in the... Oh,
Yep.
That's right. Oh, I thought it was a well for a minute.
Oh, yeah, no, this is the boon.
So, does it look like you have 2 lives? Did you start out with 3 lives?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that would replenish 1 life there if you...
The bottom one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's do
Unless
that. Let's do that. That's
yep.
probably the best thing.
Yeah. So that might give you the edge you need for Hades.
Yeah, I mean, we got almost 300 health. At least 1 extra life for sure. Yeah, we'll see. This will only be the second time we've actually got all the way up to Hades.
Yeah.
Right. So this is
Earth.
Yep. Truly out of the underworld here.
It's eternal winter, at least in Greece right now.
Heavens and the earth. All of this belongs to my brothers. We are their kin by birth, but we are foreigners in their country.
Hades
pulling
has some
at,
dope dialogue.
Yeah, well, that's almost pulling at some of the threads Neil Gaiman was doing in American Gods a little bit.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You impertinent brat. Fine. Impulsiveness runs in the family.
Shut up.
All right, let's see. I think his cape has to come out and fire too. It can't even just be like.
Where'd he go?
Whoop. Whoop.
Now, when you can, or if you ever have the opportunity to destroy those little skulls that send out those pulses.
Oh yeah. It's definitely like a take that out if you right away if you can.
Yeah. The big swing you're going to want to avoid too.
Yeah. Clearly. Just don't get hit.
I mean, yes, essentially. Nice.
Take that motherfucker out. Yeah. Try not die. That's like all the advice for Dark Souls sometimes. It's like, just don't fucking die. Oh shit. Don't like status effects. I'm not even sure what that's doing, I just know that the screen looks weird. Alright, well this is the farthest we've gotten so far.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Whoop.
You might build. I don't want to jinx you. I won't jinx you.
It's a possibility. I mean, it'll happen eventually. We know that. So.
Oh. Huh.
Oh shit.
There's one little aspect of the boss fight you're not gonna like, but
Oh, I'm sure.
I'll say that.
Oh, he's regenerating. Of course he is. Is that what you're talking about? Was him healing?
You have yes. Yes, nice. Fucking nice, dude. The Aphrodite boon does the most damage.
Yeah, she like weirdly enough, like Aphrodite's got like the highest like strength and damage on some of these things.
There's no way you're getting more health, right?
No, but I do have an extra life.
You've got three.
Two
Well,
of them. Yeah.
yes.
I think I might have used one somewhere in there.
I mean, I think you're on like basically a grace period once you have none of those circles above your health bar. So
Okay.
I think you have 4 health bars.
Oh shit! Well, that's actually quite a bit. Oh shit! Oh shit! He's really dropping a lot. All right, that's one life we used.
He's dropping bombs.
He is dropping bombs. Dropping bombs all over my ass.
You got those.
Ah!
You're doing pretty good now.
Nice.
Master of Bacon. Hey, is this the first time playing? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Welcome, Master of Bacon. How are you doing? Welcome.
This is the second time you fought.
Yeah, no, that's
Hades.
right. Second time we fought him, but we also, I feel like we died like almost
Barely
immediately.
staying into it,
This
yeah.
is the first time we've like lasted more than a couple seconds.
This fight's almost over.
Did we get him? Did I just do it?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
Unless there's
Find
like
out if he's got
another health bar or something.
second wind or something.
No? Oh yeah.
He's got 1 more health bar.
God damn it. Of course he did.
But don't worry, he does not. Now
This
you have.
isn't even my final form.
That's why I thought to not tell you about that, because every
Yeah.
player playing Hades for the first time, you should see the look of initial frustration on their face when they find out about that second health bar.
That's a very fair point, actually.
But yeah, you gotta learn the little new environmental tricks.
Right.
he
So
does.
now it's that's the biggest thing. Is now it's slightly different. What we're doing
He has
here.
these big lasers that, if you just stand behind a rock, those lasers won't hit you.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, the environmental damage is gonna start adding up, unfortunately.
Damn. Yeah, that's definitely what it feels. That's what it feels like hits me the most. Isn't even him. It's like
Yeah.
the other stuff going on.
Okay, get behind the bro.
Oh my God, Divine Miss Klein just gifted 2 subs.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much. That is incredibly kind of you. You know you do not have to do that. But we appreciate that incredibly. Oh
Get
God.
behind the rock, get behind the rock.
Power of the sun.
Can always be blocked by a
Also,
rock.
how are you, Divine Miss Klein? Welcome in. I hope you're having an awesome day.
Oh shit.
Ah,
Oh, jeez, dude.
Jesus Christ.
It does get kind of tense, doesn't it, in this last
Yeah.
shot?
Holy shit. Like to support a new stream. How's it going, guys? I'm doing great. Incredibly nervous, but mostly good.
Since I'm not playing the boss, I feel really calm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad to be fit.
My co-hosts are feeling good. I'm feeling stressed out.
Yeah, it feels alright to be sitting co-pilot right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Alex, are you ever going to play like any of the super difficult games when we stream them? Or you just want to watch me suffer?
I'll just watch it.
This is the kind of game, though, like, I mean, you know, obviously Alex doesn't have to try to play all the way through up to Hades, but I
Maybe
think
to
this
do
is the
like a
kind of
run.
game Alex would have fun playing, because you can just drop in and play this for, like,
Yeah,
That's fair.
small
That's a
segment,
good
and it's-
point. Michael's probably watching stage. Play this with maniacally. I mean, maybe a little. All right.
No, I'm rooting for him right now, because
This
this
is
is the farthest we've gotten
Oh
on
my
the
God.
stream. So.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Oh my God.
This is the so it's always gets down to the wire in these
Shit.
first few Hades fights. Don't worry.
Heat 60 when? Watch out for a stinky pot. I'm trying. Oh God.
Who said don't move me? Oh, damn.
Yeah, dang, man. Just throw bombs at him or something.
I'm trying.
Run, dude. He's almost dead. You gotta stay back.
I got him.
Save.
Got him.
All right.
Yes, we
Hell
fucking
yeah,
did it.
dude. Yeah.
You really took that down to the wire, man.
Oh yeah. I have. Oh.
I am so proud of you, Sage. On just your second attempt fighting Hades, we got.
Hell
You
yeah.
got it. You got it.
Hell yeah. Woo!
Sweet.
Well, I appreciate everybody that's here to watch this achievement.
Well, now you get a little glimpse
More of the
beyond
bigger
veil
story?
here, yeah.
All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got?
Wait, just if you find her,
Oh, thank you, Master Bacon, for 100 bits. Thank you.
tell her something for me. Tell her
Wow. Hey, thank you, man.
That's awesome. I don't know if I've talked about that, but bits are basically a donation. So,
Oh,
thank you.
Hey,
Seriously,
that's
that's
awesome, man.
fucking
Thank you
cool.
very
I
much. Thank
appreciate it. Appreciate it. You and Divine Miss Klein have both already put in stuff. That's amazing. I don't expect any of this from anybody, but the fact that you guys are interested in giving it is awesome.
Now that bit of
are very
story
kind.
there
Yeah.
that Hades just dropped
Yep.
is kind of funny and but also kind of sweet. He said if you find her, the only thing I want you to tell her is that I'm taking care of Cerberus. I'm doing very well. Yeah, Cerberus was like her dog. In
Right,
a way.
right.
Like,
That was Persephone's dog.
question, boy, but ask it anyway.
Persephone, my mother. Why did she leave?
Alone in darkness.
That's a good answer. That's a good
I
answer.
leave.
it's
Oh, Divine Miss Klein, you just cheer 100 bits. You are being so kind right now. Thank you so much.
Wow. Everybody loves you, Sage.
Apparently. I mean, you guys are here too. You guys are part of the stream. Everyone in the chat's a part of the stream.
yeah, but they're the ones that love you.
All right.
Oh, and this tells you like the
Why?
stats of
Okay, alright.
how you beat this time.
Wow, all right, damn. First like actual victory.
And what you
run.
did it with the gun? Was your first?
Yeah. First time
Okay.
using the gun too. Damn. I feel I should have sent Tim a message and told him we were streaming
Oh,
too, because he also
yeah.
loves this game.
I'm always used to Tim just being there in the stream
Right.
before. Yeah.
And with the rail too. Nice. Yeah, hell yeah. All right.
Okay. Well, progress a little more into the mortal realm here.
Titan blood. Sweet.
Actually, check the water
Is
around
there
you.
no escape? Clear an escape attempt.
Okay.
Check the
I
water.
don't.
Oh, for fishing spots.
Yeah, I don't. No. Okay.
Yeah, we can't go fishing here.
There might be further possible opportunities for fishing. I can't remember, but you'll
Alright.
see. You'll see.
But yeah, like what's after Hades? Is it just immediately restart, or is there a little bit? Okay, so there's a little bit of something first.
Beyond the
You're in
frozen
Greece?
overlook. Await the first glimpse of the
Isn't that
sun to
cool?
the left, and onward through the cold.
Damn,
Yeah, take a
this is very satisfying. There's much more.
Oh yeah. No.
Pick me up the Euro, dude.
I'm not picking you up a euro, Alex.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
What else is there to do in Greece?
Yeah.
There's more than euros in Greece. All right, let's just
Can you give me some baklava?
maybe I'll get you some of that. Maybe get you some of that. It's a roguelike. Yeah, no, that's true. I just finished Returnal recently, and that had a ridiculous amount even after you finished the game. Or, quotation marks finished the game.
And that's
Beautiful.
that the mortal world is more beautiful than anything he's seen in the underworld.
Right. Like the non-divine
Yeah.
is more elegant and beautiful than the divine. He's going to be disappointed by all the Nazis in Greek Parliament. I mean, you're not wrong, BFG. You're not wrong.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
I mean, and if we're talking about modern Greece,
I've got to be honest. I don't think I've
nothing's
ever.
perfect.
They
It's
still
true.
got Euros, Ulysses. Come on, man.
In my own
Damn, that is
personal,
a pretty sunset.
Yeah.
in my own
That's
personal
beautiful.
months of playing Hades, I don't think I've ever done that. Is actually look at the the sunset. Maybe I did once, but I do not remember doing it.
Pretty fucking sunset. I'm very,
Oh,
very satisfied. Oh, wait, we're supposed to keep going.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's
Nazi Euros, take it in. Take it in. This is beautiful, yeah. This is awesome.
Looks like they make a good
Only took us.
screensaver for your desktop.
That would be a great screensaver. You won't always be able. Oh, it'll change.
Oh, you're gonna miss out.
Will it change? Interesting. Okay.
Well, I think in that sense, he means that you're not going to always see it because you're not always going to beat Hades and get to this
right,
point.
right. No, that's true.
Is this a kid?
Great.
Oh, hey, there's Green.
Wow.
Who's that?
Oh, now his game's turned into Farmville, dude.
Farmville.
Wandering all the way out here. You're trespassing on private property, you know.
Yeah.
Speak up.
You must be Persephone.
Is this Persephone?
Zagreus, and I think I might be your son.
She only knew him from a baby, so.
Get out of here. Get out or I shall make you. Out with you.
No, so then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed.
Yeah, that is what you meant. Yeah.
You died. It was burning.
Oh.
Sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me.
Oh, was he
They
miscarried?
they covered up his the fact that he survived the birth to
Oh.
her.
I died. What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods. You never even knew I existed either.
Huh.
Alive. Zagreus, he even kept your name.
Huh.
You live. How can this be? You live. You live.
All right, and then what is going to happen to take this potential happiness away? Because it wouldn't be a Greek story without that.
Oh yeah, it's pretty baked in the
Time passes. All right, time passed.
In short, I beat him finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this. But there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end.
Seconds later, right? It was skip ahead for seconds. It's funny though. This is what 7 streams in that we.
Yeah.
This is part 7, and probably
it did
in probably within 10 hours of game, we got to this.
probably.
And
yeah,
I feel like
this, 20 attempts.
20 attempts, somewhere around 20 attempts. Typically, it's like the average is a lot longer than that, right?
Yes.
You played this before,
this
so
was
I had
longer
help.
than my. Yeah,
I had help,
it does
that's
help
the
to
thing.
have an experienced player jump in who knows the terrain a little bit. But
Right, that's why we were able to do this so quickly. It's because you already know what you're
He
doing.
told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this
Getting a
way?
rip. Yeah.
I scarce believe
Yeah,
it.
that feels like a roguelike thing in general, honestly, because Returnal would just be impossible if you didn't pick up the right weapons and
now,
stuff.
pay attention to this dialogue in particular. Once you click the
Right.
Oh, it's... Guess I'm
Oh.
just a little tired, that's all. Not accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it.
So you can't deal with the
No.
temperature on Earth? Oh
No,
my
that
god.
isn't
It's
it.
fine. Just smacking me in the face over here. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You can't stay here.
Okay.
Really?
Is it?
Kicking me out. Why?
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that.
No, is
choice.
it
Same as
because
your father.
same as your father.
he was a
So
miscarriage?
they would have us say
So he's
goodbye
technically not alive?
for now. My heart soars knowing you live.
I mean, that was my first thought.
Our time together was so brief.
No. I can... come back. I can come back. Now that I found you, maybe he'll just let me come back.
No, that shit ain't
Tell me
happening.
And I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter Nyx, never sent notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go.
That night. Good call.
Good one, Master of Bacon. I like that.
Farewell, my son. Won't you come back to me when you are able? Please, come back. I shall be waiting here.
And now you gotta go back to
However
Hades,
long
huh?
it takes.
So he just dies once he's outside of Hades anyway.
Yeah. Like personally, like having a deceased mother as well, like the first time I ever got to that point, I was like on the verge of tears, like playing that
Yeah,
that moment of dialogue with Persephone, because it just feels like, wow, imagine actually getting to speak to a mother that thought you were dead or that you thought was dead, and and just
now,
getting this little
having to go back.
Yeah.
Switch controllers, Michael, and you're gonna play. I don't know. Parents are
Just like-
overrated.
What the fuck? I mean, yes.
Hades is doing like stupid office work now.
Stupid office work. He does do a lot of office work.
Not according to Bat. Yeah, that's true.
No. Wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say?
Oh, does he not remember?
Nonsense. Don't you think I would?
Oh, so there even is like a little bit of a time loop thing going on here, even.
Serious. You're going
Damn.
to pretend as though it never happened. She wants answers, same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to her again.
Silence. This discussion is over. I hardly think.
No, he's just a dick.
Yeah.
Your overwrought imagination.
Groundhog's Day.
Well,
I know.
I mean,
Oh, and there's Orpheus.
oh, I did. You know what? You left in the
And you
at the
did
end of the
speak to him
run, and
once?
I did speak to him for that first time,
Oh.
just when you left last time. Yeah,
See, there's that Tim Burton care.
yeah, hardcore Tim
Yeah,
Burton
yeah.
character.
Wow, I don't remember this. It's in the blood is awesome. I think. If I remember.
How about In the Blood? That's one of your old hits, right?
Oh, fancy that one, do you? Alas, I've not the heart to sing it anymore.
They just told you to suck it.
Yeah, that bastard. In the blood was good, if that's the one I recall.
Yeah, that sounds handy there.
And see, and now you can also purchase music. Or no, you can't.
Or soon we will be able to.
Yes.
Soon we will be able to.
Let's see. Wait, I should go. Work orders, codex, index, greater.
Oh, and there's a whole bunch of new ones here too. Now
Yeah.
that we've gotten like a decent amount of them.
Okay, so.
Well, shit, I kind of can't believe we already got through the final boss of the game once.
Yeah, no, I can't either. You did good fucking work
Quick.
there, Sage.
I'll do that process 1,000 more times.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yes,
Yeah.
and then it does get somewhat easier as time goes on, though. Like, still, like,
That is a good one to
believe.
have. We need diamonds. We need to
need
be
diamonds?
like Mr. Freeze from
they
Arnold
are girls'
Schwarzenegger.
best friends. So.
Yeah.
God. Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah. I need diamonds.
What killed the dinosaurs?
The Ice Age!
You really made it all the way.
Let's kick some ice. Yeah, that one wasn't even a pun. It was
No,
just
that was just way
pure
too-
stupidity.
She was great.
Fucking Joel Schumacher.
Found more like
Joel Schumacher he had a weird vision, but you know what? He did stick to his own creative vision, and I'll give him credit for that.
And I'm sure some people tried to talk him out of it.
You think someone might have tried to talk him out of putting nipples on the Batman costume?
Yes, that was one of his creative choices. But to be fair, how bright the movies got and colorful and shit, the studios did press that increasingly with Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not all on Joel. Joel Schumacher had some genuinely
Big
interesting.
good movie.
The nipples were in his rider. Like I just like Joel Schumacher did have the genuinely creative idea to include was it Barbados?
Yes,
You
well,
know, the crazy bat god.
it was at least in the the original script and what they shot originally.
Yeah.
They did have a sequence.
Because there's
with-
like I mean, honestly, I would like to see the Schumacher cut of Batman Forever because it had like a giant evil bat god in it from another universe that was like, yeah, dude.
With George Clooney?
No,
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer, the one with Jim Carrey as the Riddler. The one that was still actually
okay,
kind
Batman
of.
Forever.
Yeah, because I think
Tommy
Batman.
Lee Jones isn't bad in that either, yeah.
She was there.
Tommy Lee Jones is absolutely god awful in that.
Well, he's trying to out Jim Carrey
Yeah,
in a
and
movie
that
with
doesn't
Jim
work.
Carrey.
You can't do that. That was Jim Carrey in his prime, and Tommy Lee Jones thought he could do what Jim Carrey was doing.
Yeah.
No.
It seems you share your father's fate.
My father's fate.
Hmm.
But he was smugly waiting for me up there and seemed quite healthy all in all. Though, maybe the farther we get from this realm, the
Hades also cannot stay out of the underworld for a particularly long amount of time.
Well, that was something you could have kind of gathered from some of the exposition and myth you've learned from talking to Nyx before and stuff. The fact that when Hades fell to the realm of the dead, kind of like Lucifer falling to hell or whatever, there was a process of like adjustment for Hades where he was like kind of like ill and fucked up from being in Hades at first, and eventually he kind of adapted to that realm, and now he's bound to that realm.
Okay.
So even though, any being that is born of the underworld cannot leave it permanently. So that's why Nyx is always here, Hypnos is always here. Thanatos is so fast that he's able to be on the surface world for a little bit to collect souls and then come back. And you also are born of this realm. That's why you are. But Hades is like the only being that was not born of this realm, but he has been bound to it in a similar...
Over time,
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes. Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her.
Then go and ask them, child.
Now, maybe this is... I mean, maybe don't answer this because it's a spoiler, but I'll throw out the rhetorical question, at least for myself, is if we beat it again and we get up to the surface again, is Persephone even going to be there the next time?
Yes, she is typically always there,
but
that is a interesting little theme she just said there. That is basically, it's kind of interesting that like it's a kind of a metaphor for how short life is.
Right.
Like you're on that surface world for like a minute, and then you're done. Like
a cosmic minute.
So
you're gonna get more of an idea about anything from Persephone as you go on.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
And more story will be given to you through her each time.
And all the fish you catch, you turn into the chef, and you get get stuff from the chef.
So there's a reason to do the fish.
Yeah, there is. It's not just for bullshit. Yeah.
I like that the ghost has a chef hat.
Yeah.
Well, Alex, you saw an entire run of the game the first time you.
That's crazy.
The first time you were here for it.
Oh, wait, let's see. Keys. No, I need more diamonds.
Now, how's everybody in the chat doing? I just double check in. I was so distracted by the intensity of the boss fight. How is everybody here doing today?
Let's see. Oh, more prophecies.
Hey, that's about the best you can be, honestly.
So we can unlock rewards.
Roll call.
Oh yeah, so we finished so break free once.
Yep, we get 1,000 darkness.
Wow.
Okay, for a minute I thought all these were rewards you unlocked already.
Furry slash.
What?
There's no way it said furry slash.
Flurries.
Flurries.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like a slash of flurries. Alright, what do we got here? We need 20 keys. How many keys do we have currently?
Deep pockets.
Start
each
with
the house
10 per rank.
Oh, okay. That's
so
you'll have a certain amount of money. That's good. And then
the thick skin is like raise your total life by 5 for each rank.
High confidence is deal bonus damage. Yeah. So which one would you rather for? Since it's your.
Just go back and forth until until it doesn't let you take.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, if you could just might as well max them both out if you can. Well, shit. Yeah, that was kind of a crazy.
That was badass, Sitch.
Yeah, well
So
done.
what exactly happened with the formula?
And now it's already 4:22. We'll see
Oh,
how
yeah, for it. I'm not gonna get to Hades already,
in
but
just 40 minutes. Yeah.
Father stopped by.
You know, Alex, here, if you want to take the headset for a moment,
Oh,
I'm going to use the bathroom. I will be right back.
All right, sure.
Pal, I don't know a thing about it, honest. I was just minding my own business when all of a sudden, wham! I get hit right in the back. I fall to pieces, no idea what's going on. When I finally come to, the window job was done. As likely an explanation as any, I guess.
alright, let's see.
Exegriff, you're telling me your secrets.
Let's see, I'm trying to think about what weapon I want here. Let's see.
What is it?
I do like that one.
Quick delete his save file while he's gone.
Ulysses suggests like the most
man.
brutal shit to do Sitch.
You'll cover for us? What are you gonna tell him? That you like heard a bird come in and attack his PS5 or something?
Let's see. Effective nemesis.
What crazy thing did you say?
He said we should delete your save.
No, fuck you. God damn it, Ulysses, stop doing that. No, none of that advice now. Try and destroy my game. Blame it all on Pierre Delecto.
Dimeter. Okay, I think I'm gonna
Quick
go.
delete his save file while he's gone. He doesn't have to know. I'll cover for you. What about the chat log that I can go back and read?
Well, I was just asking what kind of excuse he would even give you.
Right, but like,
I don't know how he's gonna cover for
how would you
it.
explain the paper trail of chat that I can go back and read?
Oh wait, let's see.
I don't know if you should be spying on me and Ulysses' personal conversations.
This is a
How,
public...
how unethical are you? Sitch?
Oh, I'm unethical.
Yeah, why are
Russian
you
bots.
spying? Yeah, why are you spying? Yeah.
That's who's having the conversation.
So you've unlocked the Pact of Punishment save
Okay.
for beating the game once. Now you can make it even harder if you want.
Oh, shit. Well, I mean, yeah. Wow.
So it will like
Heightened security.
Well, and as you get more powerful and the game becomes easier, then I assume you want to up these even more because then...
So this will allow you to unlock certain things that you won't be able to unlock. So like with the fist even. So each of those, like Titan Blood there, a diamond,
Right.
fucking the Nectar of the Gods that in
And then a
Elysium.
mystery thing at the end.
Yeah, so those are the ones you unlock every time you beat those respective bosses of those realms.
Yeah.
But now that those are checkmarked, you couldn't beat those bosses and get that same level of reward
Right.
again. Now it would be something smaller, like money or darkness or
Right,
something.
right,
If you
okay.
turn on one of these chat now, you could get those a Titan Blood, a diamond, and
Interesting.
so
Alright.
I'm gonna turn hard labor on, which I think just adds. Is it all? Oh, they deal bonus
Can
damage.
you up
Eh.
it multiple times? Like,
Yeah. You can make it. You can turn on all these if you want to make it just like fucking impossible to do. But you can.
What's middle management do?
Middle management is
Gotta do
each mini
paperwork.
boss and contains 1+ armored foe.
Damn.
So another foe with.
Damn.
That's not terrible, but I'm gonna do one that just raises it by 1 difficulty point there.
Okay.
In which I think jury summons just extra foes. So I'm gonna do that. Wait, just to make sure.
How's your back doing there? I can get you like an ice pack or maybe, or I think I have an ice pack.
That's fine.
Do you think getting up, walking around, stretching it, or anything like that would make it feel better? Or?
Yeah, I've been stretching it.
Okay.
It'll be alright.
Should do a challenge run at some point with all of them on. I mean, just for the hell of just doing
just
it.
see
why
what
not?
it feels
Yeah.
like.
It seems to be
Like
connected
a
to
slaughter.
We will definitely do that.
already are fulfilled.
Yeah, we absolutely will at some point during these streams. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely planning on us, like, trying to, like, do everything or close to everything in the game before we're done streaming this.
Oh, yes.
Like, I truly, I don't want to
To unlock most of it.
Yeah.
Well, we should definitely play through to the end of the story, of course.
Yeah, at least that far for sure. And then, Control.
Yep.
That'll be the next. That'll be me and Michael's next game. Michael's. I think
I've
the
never
only one of us
really
that
been
has
exposed to that too much.
Control's awesome, man. You know, I have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna let Michael play that the whole time.
Yep,
I'm looking forward to that. Because I love the Alan Wake universe that those games inhabit. So.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. The RCU. they've dubbed it
The
recently.
RCU. What is it?
Remedy Connected Universe.
Oh, I see.
So Alan Wake and Control are the only two games that, like, as of this moment, exist officially. Max Payne, in theory, could be dragged in later on. Maybe we'll see.
Didn't you say Quantum Break is like
Quantum
somewhat...
Break has like some mild connections in it, but I feel. Here's the thing: is Microsoft still owns the actual publishing rights for Quantum Break, so Remedy can't just do whatever it wants with Quantum Break the same way they can with Control and Alan Wake. Used to have the publishing rights with Microsoft, but they've got them back in Quantum. Well, actually, just like literally a few months after Control came out.
That's crazy.
They got the rights, the actual rights for Alan. So they were doing this Alan Wake stuff in Control, and
hoping they would get the rights back.
yeah, like basically on a whim that they were going to get the rights back relatively soon after.
Nice.
Yeah, no, yeah. If you love Alan Wake, Michael, that like the universe, the world building that Control does, like holy shit, you never could have expected it to have all the things going on in it that it does.
Especially the environment that Control is set in is just one of the greatest devices for exposition I've ever seen in a video game. So you'll just be consuming information about what the Alan Wake kind of universe, the mechanics, and the things that happen in it.
Oh shit!
Like there's even like terminology that Control applies to the events of Alan Wake that you then will think of in a completely like now you'll go play Alan Wake and you won't be able to get that terminology from Control out of your head about like what is going on in Alan Wake.
Yeah.
Chimera jerky.
I'm gonna save it a little bit just for the boons.
For sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or Sisyphus.
How was that shitty bacon you were eating, Alex?
That Dunkin' Donut bacon.
Man, I mean, it seems pretty lowly for Dunkin' Donuts to be selling fucking bacon in a bag, just loose bacon in a bag.
But it wasn't even like good bacon in a bag.
No, it's really low quality bacon, like the
tastes like goat, snake, and lion.
Like the Hormel box of bacon.
Yeah. That probably tastes better, to be honest.
Probably.
I mean, I just saw the little piece of bacon that you had, and that doesn't even look like real bacon.
I just don't like. I mean, I just question
I'm leaving once again.
putting bacon in a bag and handing it to people at all.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
They say repetition is the key to mastery, Prince Zed. Now here.
Prince Zed. That's funny.
Let's see. Well, I did spend a lot of darkness just now. So.
Master YYZ. It's YYZ, and no, the Ilpert still stands alone. I was actually just catching up on the new season of Archer.
Oh, yeah?
I'm still enjoying it, you know? Like, I mean, I don't think it's as funny as it used to be, but, like, I do still enjoy the show.
Ulysses, you aren't even here and you're still thinking about cannibalism.
If you cooked a horse, if you cooked a centaur, would it taste like a horse or like people?
That's a very
well, I assume the horse part would taste
question.
like horse and the person part would taste like person. I say it is always it is always cannibalism.
It's gonna taste what it looks like. Taste like what it looks like, more than likely.
You think?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, like part the horse part will be horse, and the people part will be people.
That's what my thought.
I don't know what people taste like though. So
yeah, so I can't tell you.
Apparently, Ulysses does.
Technically, it's not cannibalism since I'm not a centaur. I mean,
but you're only gonna eat the top half. So that's
well, he
like
didn't say that.
Means.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that he would only eat the top half. To be fair.
How do you know people taste like pork?
Well, serial killers have said that.
Yeah, they have. Well, people, they call them long pigs on the island.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, I guess I trust that, the people that have been doing it. I mean, I gotta ask somebody, right?
It's hard to blame those Polynesian people for eating each other because the islands have so few animals on them that animals on the islands go extinct like decades after people first go up there.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not blaming cannibals for being cannibals. I mean, cannibals are gonna cannibal.
Yeah, well, and they're not murdering each other. It's like a death ritual.
Right.
Would you rather be buried or lunch? Like.
Another great philosophical question.
So it's gonna keep me up at night, you know?
imagine. I'm just saying I could make you into a tasteful Italian dinner. It would really honor your memory.
You say that just because I'm Italian?
Yeah, because I'm bigoted.
Yeah. You bigot. You're a cannibal and a bigot.
Dearly beloved, steak is a spicier meatball.
Yeah.
Do you think that the harpies taste spicy? Maybe. Yeah, that's probably. Some kind of bird, I'm assuming.
Sage, you're a what?
I am.
I didn't know that.
Yeah?
To be honest.
I'm very
I honestly
Italian.
did not know you were Italian.
You didn't know that? Oh, come on. There's literally no way that you've never heard that before.
You know? I don't
Yeah,
know.
why do you think he's just like, you've never caught him in the middle of the night just like shoving spaghetti in
Yeah. Oh, I've always wondered about that. Now it makes sense.
I just don't call him Fredo. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
for
that's
Italian people.
Do you remember seeing that, Michael, when Chris Cuomo
Yeah,
had
yep.
his fucking meltdown
He got fucking
because
mad,
someone
dude.
called him Fredo and he said that's the N word for Italian?
Which it's not.
No, as an Italian person, I will tell you that there is no N word for Italian people.
Right.
There isn't one. There just literally isn't one.
And I feel like
And
any
also,
There is not a word that offensive you can
any
call me.
power like those insults held was like 100 years ago for like
Yeah.
Italian people.
well, I mean, Godfather 2 only came out in the 70s.
Well, that's actually what
Yeah,
he's basing it being
yeah.
offensive. That's what Chris Cuomo, the idiot, was basing that name being
I know.
offensive on.
But I think it's got to be a
stupid,
very.
though.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I feel like it's got to be a small fraction of the Italian American community that saw Godfather 2 and
they're
is
like,
like, if anybody ever calls me that motherfucker Fredo,
fight
I'm
them.
just yeah.
Well, and Fredo is insulting because it says something about what kind of person you are.
But
It
it's
doesn't-
not
it
really
doesn't
anything
say
about
anything about
Italian.
all Italians.
Yeah,
Right.
There's just nothing
It's
about
just
it.
a
that,
word for like a cowardly, stupid traitor. Like,
Yeah, which Chris Cuomo is. So, you know,
Yeah.
it's actually very accurate.
I just like when he came out of the basement and pretended he hadn't been going all over the place when he had COVID.
Oh my God. It's just, how did they think they were gonna get away with that? The dude was literally like going to fucking houses with his family and getting in arguments with people on the street.
They had that one dude stopped him on the bike and was like, "Hey, shouldn't you be home? You have COVID." And
Yeah.
then he went on a podcast and was like, "I'm tired of these assholes on bikes harassing me in public."
And then a week after that, he went on TV and said, "Wow, I've been stuck in my basement for 3 weeks and I'm finally coming out."
Jeez.
Like, you know, literally, like CNN straight up hosted an entire fucking stunt, like a completely
They
fake hoax.
actually played some uplifting music that came
Yeah.
out of the basement.
Oh
that's
yeah,
nice.
oh yeah, absolute trash.
Some Sarah McLachlan or
garbage.
something.
Just absolute trash.
Oh,
Now I've yet to get one of these competing for kills with Thanatos sequences
Oh, sure.
at all. Like in any of my runs, that just hasn't happened yet.
well, you're definitely beating Thanatos.
He's gonna make me some Santa toast now, motherfucker. Listen.
You seemed a little winded there, no?
Are you kidding? I beat the shit out of you, Santa.
Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Than.
You're very welcome. Now I better get back before Lord Hades catches on to this.
I really love the eyeball and the scythe. I think that's such a cool fucking design for that weapon.
Well, all the designs in this game are
I
fantastic.
mean, yeah, they're across the board top notch.
I mean,
that
just-
scythe with the eyeball in particular.
Just the idea to make Demeter an ice goddess because of Persephone and her mind. Like, it's a cool, like, tweak to the myth of Persephone being absconded with to the underworld and shit. Because in that, you know, winter lasted a while, but here it seems like it's lasted a long fucking time in the human
Right.
realm of things.
Like it is much more of a almost eternal, like Game of Thrones winter.
Yeah, but like good. Oh, that's good.
Borky bork, bork, borky bork, bork.
Did
Man,
you know that hurdy-gurdy is a word?
hurdy-gurdy is a word. Wait, hurdy-gurdy is a word?
It is?
That's not just some nonsense that the Swedish chef says?
No, it's a medieval instrument.
Really?
It has like a crank on it and shit. They look fucking weird, but yeah, there are actually instruments called hurdy-gurdies.
Wait, so then why is the Swedish chef saying hurdy-gurdy so often when he's making food? It still doesn't really make any sense in context, though. Michael, you know about it's from was it Adam Hills? Is that the comedian?
See, that's a hurdy-gurdy.
Huh. So it is. Hurdy-gurdy is a thing.
Yep, see?
That's the thing that Swedish Chef was always saying.
That's the thing that
It looks a lot more sophisticated than I imagine an instrument called that would look.
Michael, did you know that in Sweden, on the Muppet Show, the character was referred to as the Norwegian chef?
Oh, really?
And then when Swedish people would go to Norway, they would do the accent and like do the voice to make fun of the Norwegian people.
But in Norway, was it the Swedish chef?
In Norway, it was the Swedish chef like everywhere else. So the Norwegian people were like, "Holy shit!" Some of them actually talk like that.
That's hilarious.
It was Adam Hills, I think that's his name. Does a great like Muppets bit. That's part of the joke. Fucking funny as shit. Yeah, you're the fucking almost demolished her like immediately. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, we really are just getting tougher.
Yeah, like I said, it's gonna get easier every time from here on out. At least a little bit, so. But.
Well, if you have to leave before your run's over, I mean, I'll try to just finish the run.
Please,
I guess, Alex, you'll have to...
Yeah, well, I actually might take off for like a little bit and then come back.
Oh, okay. Well, I could stream solo for that. That's totally
but
cool.
I mean, I'll be back in time for us to stream with Ulysses for sure.
Sweet.
I just gotta go help my dad with something.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to turn into a 7-hour project.
I hope not. I should have to just run to one sword. So.
Go on and try.
I mean, we already succeeded once.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't need that.
You know what? I'm going to text Corbin and let Corbin know that we're streaming.
That's enough time to us. Courtesy of the patent. The Bone Hydra awaits.
Hell yeah, it does.
Spreaders. That.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that these...
We will see you soon, Alex.
Yeah, I can be back.
Yes. See you, man. The fact that these witches are called spreaders is a little dirty to me.
Yeah, then what are they spreading?
COVID.
Their cheeks or like...
Super spreaders.
They're super spreaders. They're spreading COVID.
COVID, yeah. Or their cheeks.
Or their cheeks. I mean, it could be their cheeks.
Can you get COVID from a fart?
What?
COVID,
What did you just ask
COVID
me?
from a fart, Alex. Huh?
You can get it from semen.
I'm just saying, like, you can get from somebody else's butt. Like, do you have COVID bacteria in your ass? Like, you fart and somebody breathes your fart.
I think
I don't know.
you're gonna
I
have
don't
to
know.
start breathing in farts, Alex, to figure this out.
Yeah, man. Test that theory. Why don't you?
We're gonna have to pay somebody to do that.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say pay
Who would
somebody.
accept? Who would like even be willing to be part of that experiment?
Hey, man, people watch that Brazilian fart porn.
I guess so, man.
Maybe Ulysses could do it.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess there is such a thing as German porn, so you know.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll figure it
So, yeah,
All right, Alex. We'll see you later. We'll see you soon for the Deathloop stream. Oh man. Well, yeah, I fucking kind of crazy that we already. I kind of can't believe that we already got that far into the game now.
I mean, that was the same suspension of disbelief that I had, like when you got to Hades at all that first
Maybe
time.
more intensely even.
Yeah.
Just because you spent longer.
Right, and it's just so I mean, yeah, that is the cool thing, the sense of accomplishment and kind of awe you feel at certain points during Hades.
Right. I mean, that's why I've gotten into harder games in general lately, is that there is a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
With something that's genuinely difficult.
Definitely.
But we just beat Dark Souls 2 yesterday, and granted, this is a pattern so far with the Souls games, is that all of the like last bosses in each Souls game seem vastly easier than the entire rest of the game.
Oh, really?
Like the final bosses are just kind of weak.
Yeah.
Like they're cool designs and stuff, but like they're not as hard compared to everything. Like the second to last bosses are always harder than the last bosses.
Right.
Oh Jesus Christ, there's a lot going on. There's these witches, the son of a bitches.
Super spreaders.
Yep, the super spreader witches. But yeah, Dark Souls, I mean Cuphead, I felt like I couldn't believe it. When I did Cuphead, I was like, holy shit.
Cuphead in particular, I'd believe that. Yeah. She doesn't know that you're her grandson.
Her father was a base-born farm boy who worshipped me. He's gone as well, of course. Only the cold remains.
She's like Mr. Freeze or something, kind of, how they reinterpreted her, which is kind of...
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, anytime you reinterpret something as a Batman villain, I mean, I'm going to be interested.
I'm down for it.
So.
Yeah, definitely. Cast. Let's see. Nourished Will. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Nice. Get that fast food.
Yeah, health is going to be... like I really up the stats on how much health you get when you get health, and yeah,
because I mean I think that's part of why I was able to pull off the Hades fight that time, is because I had like 300. I went really hard on getting health.
You went in there under like the best circumstances, so that was good.
Yeah, that was just a really good run.
Yeah.
Shit, you know, at some point I feel like I should have you try playing Returnal on the stream.
Oh,
at
sure.
Some point, just because that's another really cool roguelike game. Very different kind of gameplay for sure, but like I do think you'd enjoy it.
For sure.
Like Returnal is like aliens mixed with, you know, got your time loop thing, but it's also like aliens, very sci-fi horror. But then there's also like there's maybe a bit of like an Event Horizon feel to it too.
Oh, sure.
Alright, it's a really interesting game though, and also it's like super Lovecraftian.
Seems to be hitting on some
a lot of hentai.
Dead Space things a little bit too.
Yeah, there's more hentai though.
More? Oh no.
Yeah, there's just a ton of hentai.
Okay, well you're slowly making me want to... You're not selling me on this as time goes on.
No, not hentai, but just there's just a lot of like tentacle monsters in it.
Oh, sure.
Really cool fucking designs though. Really cool visual design.
Let's see. Key. How many keys?
How many keys do we have?
It's weird sometimes, like it'll list all of them, everything you have, and then on the right.
If you pause the game, does it show you in your menu?
Let's see, how do you pause?
There's a touchpad, and then there's the like.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
17.
So...
We only need 3 more to get the next set of upgrades at the mirror.
Okay,
so
let's go key. We'll go key
for that.
Oh man, sucks that I only have 10 minutes left.
That does suck.
About 10 minutes. Let's see.
I'll see if I can beat Hades a second.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, Nerdy Goosey, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having an awesome day. We are just doing some Hades. We just beat Hades for the first time, actually. And we are making our way through the game, or through the run a second time. Because I don't know if you've played Hades, but if you have, you already know. The story does not end when you beat the game once, because it's a roguelike where you keep going back to the beginning. Maybe you may have played it, and I may just be talking into the ether because you already know. But
hard thing to do sometimes with.
Yeah, but hey, I hope you're having a good day. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Oh, and you're doing the boxing gloves too. Which that's the weapon I got the furthest with. The time before.
Yeah.
Because I got up to Hades with the boxing gloves, but then died relatively quickly into the fight.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're one of, the more fun weapons to use.
And we also got like a number of upgrades between that first time we got all the way to Hades and then just now when we beat Hades. We got a number of health upgrades, quite a few things. So.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Poseidon, Hermes, or shopping.
Does the chat want to vote? I'll just take the first person that says something.
I mean, sometimes it's easier to cast that vote with like when it's just like between two gods and two boons.
Right, but now it's
the
two gods
nebulous
and
shopping. It's like the mystery box of what that would be.
Yeah. Well, mystery box, we could get the boat or we could get the mystery box. The mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat.
It could even be a boat. I want a Family Guy's better jokes from the earlier seasons. Right?
Well, yeah, Family Guy was like legitimately clever satire for about 2 seasons, right back when it started. So I will defend those early 2 seasons of Family Guy, but yeah, ever since then, I think it's just kind of been like, it's just kind of shock value. It's not really that clever. It's just like
it's just a bunch of cutaway gags is mostly what Family Guy does.
It's cutaway gags, and then like I like offensive humor, but it does need to be clever. I don't think just shouting out something offensive is funny because you shouted it out. Like you got to tell a real joke, right? There has to be some clever, something there to to tell me that it's a joke, right? Because if you're just shouting things, which I feel like sometimes is what Family Guy does, it's just like, all right, it's edgy, I guess, but like, what else?
Well, and the cutaway allows the main plot to not be that strong on a cut.
That's true.
To be that funny. Like,
that's true.
Anytime, this plot isn't working, just think of some random bullshit humor.
Right, because then you can cut away over and over again, and it doesn't even matter what the plot is.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I dislike Family Guy in particular because I think that it could be so much better. Like it has the potential within it to be a lot better, but it just for some reason doesn't. But I also kind of feel that way about like pretty much all of Seth MacFarlane's projects. Like I always end up feeling like, hey, there's potential here, but
that's true.
Then it's just kind of wasted. And I feel like that's because he doesn't actually do the day-to-day writing on a lot of his stuff. Like he'll write like a pilot episode or like a first season for something, and then he'll kind of break away from the project and leave it in the hands of other people. And then the talent that he brought that made the thing work originally is gone, and then it's just not that good anymore without him.
Right.
Because I still find him consistently funny when he's just like on. Like, I see just an interview with him, and he's just being him. Like, I almost always find him funny. Like, just the guy.
I find him funnier than his content,
Yeah, like, but the stuff that he makes, I'm just like, not really that into.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there.
Although his Sinatra covers are really good.
Yeah, he does.
He's a great singer.
Surprisingly good singer, yeah.
Like, Nadia knew him purely as a musician.
Really?
Without really knowing, like, oh, that's the guy that writes Family Guy. Like, she just kind of knew Seth MacFarlane, the musician, because she was into some of that music.
Yeah. Huh, interesting.
Well, I thought that was cool. I was like, oh, it's interesting that like that you got into who this person is through a completely different avenue than I feel like most people.
And to kind of know someone at their best than their thing they're okay at, like Family Guy at this point,
Right.
Let's see.
Let's think about this.
I don't know. I know some people still love Family Guy. I mean, occasionally I'll catch an episode every once in a while where
sometimes it'll have something
will make me laugh. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it's. I'm not saying Family Guy's like complete garbage and it's never funny. I just don't think it's consistently funny.
Yeah.
At least again for me, humor. I mean, to be fair, humor is like the most subjective thing. Like, what's gonna make you laugh is what's gonna make you laugh, and that's the most subjective. Thing, like over like drama or like horror or action, right? Like you can define what makes those things good a lot more easily than you can comedy.
And Family Guy did did a pretty good tribute to Adam West, of course, when he died.
Oh, I do appreciate that at least. Yeah.
And then the episode I saw that was kind of funny about like who is going to be this next mayor type character. It's like kind of like when they were trying to replace Steve Carell on the office at a certain point. But the character for the whole episode that Peter was trying to get to be mayor was Sam Elliott.
Oh, was he actually Sam Elliott?
Just as Sam Elliott, and he had this like sentient mustache that was like had the strength of Hercules, and just the mustache could beat the shit out of you.
See, I like that because Sam Elliott does actually have a really ridiculous and awesome, over the top mustache.
And Sam Elliott, of course, did the voice of the whole episode.
It'd be weird if he didn't.
It was really funny just because it played on a lot of Sam Elliott humor, basically.
Yeah.
Jokes you would think to make about Sam Elliott.
Well, like Sam Elliott also like the beer commercials that he always does the narration for. Like, there's a lot of easy jokes you can make.
Right, and so it gave the episode an actually pretty focused plot, so which is, like we were just saying.
I think that's the big thing, right, is that there just needs to be a focused plot, and then the jokes can kind of lead you along that focused plot. But if you're just telling jokes that have absolutely no structure, like, sure, you might get one that hits right here and there, but
it hits different.
It's not going to be consistent.
Yeah.
I will say that the time getting through the world is getting faster and faster.
Yeah. No, for sure. Give me a good one, Hermes. I know.
It says 1 small spoon dried oregano, 2 spoons extra virgin olive oil, 1 large onion, minced, a dash of salt to taste. Oh, wait, this isn't for you. Though you should try it sometime if you ever make it out.
I do like how quickly Hermes talks.
Right. Oh, this is good. Oh, at 20% chance of dodge. Ooh, pretty good.
That's pretty solid.
Also, what I upgraded on the weapon itself, on the fists, I believe was their chance of dodge.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
To a decently high amount, so, yeah, and now we have an extra 20% chance of dodge.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. God, I wish Zagreus would be added to Smash Bros.
Hell yeah.
That'd be
Zagreus
such a good fucking
so
character.
Badass, and yeah, I would love that.
We're getting, so on my marathon stream, next Tuesday, during that day, they will be dropping the reveal for the final character for this iteration of Smash.
Shit.
So we have no idea who it is, but whatever the last one is, will be revealed. Personally, I'm at a point where I kind of don't care what character they give me, because no matter what franchise it's from, I end up enjoying the gameplay of how the character plays. Like, I don't like Minecraft. Like, I'm not a Minecraft. I would never sit down to play Minecraft. And that's not because I think it's bad. It's just it's not for me.
There's too many options, too much creativity for me on that.
Yeah, it's like
game.
too
infinite.
Yeah, too infinite. Like, I like my games to end at a certain point. Like, I want to play a game and I want it to be over, and then I want to play a different game. So like the infinite, just do whatever you want forever stuff, doesn't work for me.
Right. That's fair.
But like, I think the way that the Minecraft character they put in Smash plays is fucking awesome. I really like how that character played the Minecraft.
Oh yeah,
Steve.
that's right. I forgot he was a.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I really enjoy playing as that character in Smash. So that's my thing, is they could pick anything. Honestly, they could pick a game I genuinely dislike. But because I know that the Smash Bros. Programmers and those designers do such a good job that I will probably enjoy playing as a character, kind of no matter what.
Well, yeah, I think giving a character an interesting moveset is easier, or,
Well, that's the hard part, but they keep pulling it off. Right? That's the thing, they keep pulling off the hard part. So, like, if it's a character I'm not into, I'm willing to give them the benefit of a doubt that I'm still going to enjoy how they play.
Or, no, I guess what I was trying to say is I think it's easier to appreciate like a interesting moveset than a whole game like Minecraft.
For sure. No, that's totally true. I mean, like, for all we know, they should add Angry Birds. I mean, like,
perhaps.
I'm not in support of that, But you know what? If
Yeah.
they work their magic and they make it fun to use, then hey, you know what? I could live with it. I could live with that being included.
Right.
If they do that good of a job, and it plays really well, then really quick, I have anybody to watch. You gravy looking. Yoshino's from Wales.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yoshino, how you doing? I know you gotta go quick, but I hope you're having a good day.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for stopping in, Yoshino. I appreciate it.
See, they use Tinder and Elysium. See, that's his money. You don't want to touch.
I have a skull decanter and skull ice if you want to see a picture later. That sounds pretty badass. Just for like alcohol, just making drinks and shit. That sounds cool. Like a skull decanter. That's awesome.
Fucking badass. So that's
okay. Bye now. See you later, Yoshino. Yeah. Have a good one.
That's all of Charon's money right there.
And he'll fuck you up if you try and take
if you take it, you'll immediately be put into another dimension
boss
for a minute.
Basically.
You'll boss fight him, and he will fuck you up harder than Hades. So
I believe it.
So if
Don't
you ever want to try...
That's for the... because you're doing the Halloween drunk stream. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm definitely going to stop into your stream, for sure. For sure. In fact, I'm trying to take the whole weekend of Halloween off work so I can like have a Halloween party and maybe have a Halloween stream and stuff myself. But I will 100% be stopping into your stream for Halloween, Yoshino. Is that on Halloween Day? Just to double check. You may have already left, but just out of curiosity, just throwing it out, just to double check that. Is that Halloween Day?
I'm sure you'll be able to ask her at a later point too. Yeah, this is probably my last chamber here. I just want to get this Daedalus hammer.
Yeah. No, it's on Christmas, of course. Well, I thought maybe earlier. Earlier. It's still October. I just thought maybe like the 30th or the 29th, because I don't know.
I like you, person, for just making Sage look like an idiot. Nice. What's her name again?
Him, I believe.
What is it?
Him, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yoshino.
Dash strike deals 60% more damage.
Yeah, see you later, Yoshino. Have an awesome time. I will absolutely stop into that drug stream, though. That's going to be awesome.
Alright, which do you care? Dash strike
Dash strike deals 60% damage. Dash strike pierces foes and deals 900% damage to armor. Attack begins a 3-hit sequence. Each deals 40 base damage. Maybe, I feel like maybe the first one?
Rolling knuckle?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and then you take over here.
Alright, Michael is going.
I'm going to try fishing first, real quick. Carp. You got a carp.
Sweet.
Not a typical carp, but... Oops.
Also not a magic carp either.
Oh.
Yeah, get catfished. Of course, you'd be in support of getting catfished. I'm not like that seems on brand.
All right, dude.
Hell yeah, Michael. Have a good rest of your day. I will.
Let me know.
See if I can beat Hades again.
Yeah, text me if you do.
Yeah, we'll see if we could make our way through Hades again, and and then I will end the stream as soon as this run is over, regardless of which direction this goes. Yeah. I don't approve of catfishing only. Cannibalism is morally better than catfishing. Is that what you're trying to say? Oh shit, we just got raided by Lilac Palm Tree. How you doing? How was your stream, Lilac? Oh, 11 people. Jesus, alright. Hey, how you guys doing? Bam. Hey. Yeah, how was your stream, Lilac? How was your stream? My co-host just left, so I am now doing a solo stream here. But, hell yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome everybody in. Kiniko-chan, hey, how you doing? How is everybody doing? I hope you're all having a... Oh, thanks so much for the follow, Fern. 6 Thank you so much. And the Late Film Show. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You guys are too kind. You are too kind. I appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. We're just doing some Hades. I probably won't be streaming for a ton longer. But it will be... But I also have a second stream going on later in the day, too, so... Recommended for Underrated. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, Lilac. That's awesome. And hey, good to see you too, Kingo-chan. Well, it has been a long time no see. Have you been on Ed's streams regularly, or have I just happened to have missed you when I do come in? I've also been working like a full-time job, so I haven't been able to pop her into everybody's streams as much as I would like to. But I stop by as often as I can. But seriously, you guys, awesome. Thank you so much for the raid. Super fucking cool. I am just like, my brain like is half working because I'm drinking, and this game is just ridiculous and intense. What were you streaming, Fern? What were you streaming today? How was the stream? What were you doing? I'm very curious. Working a lot, I'm a bit all over the place. Hey, I mean, you know, it happens. It happens to all of us. I'm a little all over the place right now, too. My schedule's just all over. How's the game at? It's awesome. Have you, I don't know if anybody else has played Hades, but this game is phenomenal, and I recommend it to absolutely everyone. It is, I think personally, this is the best roguelike game. Just period to come out so far. I really think this is the best of the entire genre. It's so rewarding and satisfying. Oh, and Kiniko-chan, I didn't see your follow there. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Wow, a lot of follows, a lot of subscribes just in this stream today. You guys are too kind. You're all awesome. Haven't played it, but I watched a few streamers play. It's cool. It's cool. And you know, as much as it seems it's a hard game, it can definitely be difficult. But it's also because of the way it works, there are more permanent upgrades that carry over between your runs in this game than there are in other roguelike games. So like as you start over and over again, you're also getting more powerful over and over again, too. So, like, there's a sense of satisfaction that not every roguelike game necessarily has, where you are, you know, you're actually making, like even when you lose in this game, there is real progress in the story. And I think that's something like Returnal, right, that also was roguelike that came out this year. You know, if you didn't beat that, like, you didn't get you weren't making story, you weren't getting new story if you weren't actually beating it, right? You were actually going to the beginning and starting over. Whereas this really does give you a sense of progression, whether you're winning or losing. And I think that's what makes it such a good game. Is that it's giving you, it becomes fun to continue. I think so. I mean, you could spend, you know, probably, you know, 2 hours on a single run at the beginning of the game if you were able to make it that far. But once you get all the upgrades and you really powerhouse yourself out, you can beat the whole game in like 22 minutes. Like, and I'm not even at that point where I'm that powerful yet. But like, you do get there. You eventually get there. Yeah, no, it is pretty crazy. It's really cool though. You just really there's a sense of growth and accomplishment. And I just beat Hades, the actual final boss, for the first time today. And beating the final boss once is not the end of the story. It is like there's a lot more to the story after that. I don't know if it's because you're drinking, but I love it. No, I'm just like this all the time. No, I just, you know, I feed off of social interaction to a degree. I just like some people it kind of tires them out to really socialize and kind of talk a lot. If anything, it makes me more energized. Don't worry, he's always drinking. That's not true, BFG. I'm not always drinking. I drink occasionally. I'm a functioning alcoholic, all right? I don't. Come on. What? Oh god. Oh, now he's got the Zeus lightning. Whoop. Oh shit. Damn you, Theseus. You're an action. Yeah. No, I am. Yeah, I absolutely am. I love talking to people, and that's I want to make, someday I want to stream full time. And someday I would love to quit my my current full time job to be able to stream instead, because I just like talking to people about pop culture and games and just interesting things. I just like having conversations and playing video games. So someday that is my personal goal. We'll see. It'll be a while. I only just made affiliate like a week ago or so. So, just a little over a week ago now. Or exactly a week ago. I'm having trouble remembering exactly what day it was now, but I am super excited to just be making progress on Twitch in general. And I am very happy to have all of you here right now for this kind of awesome interaction. And this is exactly the kind of thing that this is exactly the kind of conversations I like to have. You're doing great, man. I'm sure it will happen. I love that. I also love that you want that for you. Yeah, well, hey, I appreciate the support, the fact that you're here, all of you right now, Lilac and Kinko and BFG and Nerdy Goose, if you're still here. The fact that you guys are all here right now, this is a lot of encouragement. It's exactly the kind of it's literally encouraging me to continue, Bounty Clan. Oh, I got Ambrosia. Sweet. All right. We're going into the last area again already. Damn. Centaur Soul. Instant gain without restoring. Ooh, okay. That maximum plus 25 max health. Cool.
I can do this again.
All right. Up to the maze. And then after I'm done with this, I appreciate that, Kiniko-chan. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. And then after so whether I die or I do beat the final boss here, I will be ending the stream at the end of that. We will totally find somebody to raid. However, anybody that's hanging out here right now, if you want to come back and hang out any more today, I don't know what time zones everybody's in, but it is currently 5:09 p.m. here where I am, and I will be starting up another stream at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that will be for the new game Deathloop. And I'll have a couple co-hosts hanging out with me, and we'll be going until about 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if anybody want to come back, or if you're like, oh, you weren't streaming for that long, oh, hey, Edman, welcome. Happy to see you. How's your day going? How's your sandwich? What kind of sandwich did you make? I love sandwiches. Did you make me a sandwich? You probably didn't make me a sandwich. Okay, damn rats. Whoop! Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't see the buzzsaw. Oh, that seemed easy. Seen some of that game. That looks cool. Yeah, Deathloop is a lot of fun so far. I'm not the greatest at the stealth mechanics yet. I'm still kind of trying to learn that, but... Yeah, man, you're making me hungry. Yeah, he's making me hungry, too. I really want to know what kind of sandwich he made. Even if I can't have any, I still just am curious in what kind of sandwich. Just a ham sandwich with some spicy orange like. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds delicious. Whoop. It'll be late at night for you, but I'll be checking out more of your streams. Awesome. Well, good. That's awesome to hear. I appreciate the support, and I look forward to seeing you more in the future. Yeah, totally, because the time zone difference. It's super late at night. I guess I'll just, since, is this the first time you've been in on a stream, Lilac? If so, I guess I'll just give you a heads up that Mondays and Tuesdays are when I stream the absolute most. 2 p.m. Central Standard Time every Tuesday. I have with my co-host. My name is Sage, by the way. I'll just throw that out there. Everybody, you're free to use my real name. You don't have to go by the Twitch handle. But I will be streaming starting this next week. Every Monday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be doing Bloodborne with my co-host Tim. Every Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, also Bloodborne, and then at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time every week is Hades with my co-host Michael. And then at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're doing Deathloop right until like tonight, but then we'll be doing horror games throughout the month of October. We'll probably be starting with Outlast, so we'll be getting into Outlast soon, and then we'll try and do horror games through October, and then we'll probably go back to Deathloop, and then once we're done with Deathloop, before that we were streaming Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and so that's the game that'll be the like long-term game that we keep coming back to on Tuesday nights. Oh wow, geez, I'm starting to lose some health. Oh god. No, cure me. Oh, damn. Alright. So yeah, those are the weekly shows. Otherwise, I also stream, like, I do just kind of do random unplanned streams, like, at any time I can find time for it. So, like, there's a lot more than just those, but those are, like, always are at a specific time every single week. And if I do other ones, they're a lot of random little pop-up ones for sure. And back to the Temple of Sticks. Do you have a health over here? No, you don't. What do we got here? Cerberus, the big red dog.
He loves to eat.
He's so cute, though. He's a cute three-headed dog. Oh god, how do I not have a boon in my attack slot? Let's go for Poseidon. This game is also frenetic and energetic as hell too, so like that also may be giving me an extra bit of energy because I feel like I have to be so fast to keep up with what's going on screen.
Not bad.
Cool. Oh boy. See if I could pull this shit off a second time.
A sack fit for a huge three-headed hound. Olympus, I accept this message.
Poseidon's... Oh, we don't even have an aid. Yeah, let's take that. Let's take that then.
Okay, I'm good.
Ooh, and we're going into the boss fight with full health. Ooh, this is a good situation. This is a real good situation. Doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to pull it off, but it is a good situation. Good. Good. Let's see. Let's upgrade that. Then we can upgrade that. And then let's upgrade the Divine Dash again. Alright, Cerberus. Give you your present.
Cerberus accepts the prince's foul offering.
He's so cute. Alright. Alright, let's go fight Hades again. Let us see, let us see, let us see, let us see.
Crisp, cold air.
You now know that even if you are able to surpass me, you shall ultimately perish soon enough. And yet you still persist. Utterly senseless.
I found her, father. And I'm going to find Mother again. And again and again until I have some answers finally. She'd like some answers too, beginning with, why did you never tell her that I lived? You let her go and left her to her grief.
Silence, boy. Save all your ignorant and baseless accusations.
Fuck you, Dad.
You seem incapable of heeding my request that you not blather on about a matter you shall never understand. Then I shall save my breath for this fight.
Alright. Oh boy. Alright, I've done it once, I can do it again. I can do it again. Oh, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Woo! Almost got me. Oh, shit. Sadly, I must go. I'm glad that I was able to... Hey, thank you for coming by, Kiniko-chan. No worries. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day and whatever endeavor you are taking on. Have a good one, and I appreciate you coming in to hang out for a while. Keep up the good. Hey, I will do my best. I will do my best. I appreciate the kind words. It feels a little easier the second time around, I will say. Yeah, it definitely feels easier. Oh god, not the fucking chariots. Oh, Jesus Christ, I hate these guys. Ah. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, I hate this. I don't like this. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh god, oh god. Oh, I'm so low on health, and he is so low on health. Okay. But he has a second health bar, which is... Alright, now I gotta do it again. Ah. Oh god. Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me. Oh well. Oh well, it was a good fucking run up until that point. Good fucking run up until that point. Whew. Wonder who voice acts Hades? That's a good question. I don't know. I can tell you that the voice actor for the main character Zagreus that we play as, and then your training dummy skeleton character with an Irish accent, I can tell you that's the same person. I couldn't tell you what their name is, but I can tell you it's the same guy.
I keep asking around about them, and no one seems to know what I'm talking about. Could you maybe describe them for me, please?
Why don't you ask Father when he's back? No way.
Achilles is not here in his usual spot. Hey, Cerberus has something new to say.
Boy, my mother, Persephone, you remember her, don't you? She was pleased to hear about you.
Cerberus is like Zagreus' best friend in this game, too.
Again. So, guess I'll see you at the temple then.
The ghoulish features of the much reviled Hound of Hell all soften instantly upon the mention of a certain name. Briefly then, the monster is at peace.
Father's not back yet,
huh? Chambers get some chambers with coin in them.
Good contractor. Go make it happen.
Sweet. We shall find more money now. Special item update the codex with a handy list of boons for each Olympian. I will take it.
The more I know about the boons I'm offered, the better off I'll be.
Hell yeah, we will. We're not gonna fuck with any of the cosmetic stuff for right now. Orpheus, what's up?
When you're out and about. Makes me a bit self-conscious, truth be told. seeing as ostensibly...
God, I love the harp. That is such a cool fucking design.
Look, if you decide
As Tim Burton-y as this character design is, like, it's very cool, I think, though.
If you insist, my friend.
Let's give Orpheus a gift. Can I give? Yeah. Let's give a gift.
Here, I got this from my favorite court musician.
Oh my, but you can't simply be this kind to me without retaliation on my part, my friend. And so in turn, I have a gift for you.
Sweet. Distant memory. Alright. Don't know what that does, but alright. Ooh, Megara, what do you got to say?
And this is now, and we have work to do. Anyway, Than, I think we'd best continue this discussion at some of
Very Tim Burton. Very Tim Burton. That character in particular.
Zagreus. Leave us.
No, let him stay if that's what he wants. What does it matter? He's technically allowed within these halls, but he must know he isn't welcome anymore.
Because we escaped once?
No.
Fuck you guys.
Here's all I caught.
Hey, got more fish for you, chef.
Business. Greetings, broker.
Your father is not here and you are back. Then it can only mean one thing. Are you already...
And then I'm going to start wrapping up the stream here, you guys. Thank you, all of you, for coming in and hanging out. Kiniko-chan, the Late Film Show, Ferdin for the follows. Ferdin, thank you so much for the raid. Like, that was awesome. Edman, BFG, Nerdy Goosey, God, let me scroll up and just check. I know Master of Bacon was in here earlier. We had Slim Callie was in here earlier. And both, I believe, it was, Master Bacon, Divine Miss Klein, thank you so much for the biddies. And Divine Miss Klein, thank you for giving out 2 Tier 1 subs to the community. That is so cool. I know you're probably not here anymore, but still just going to thank you so much. Like I said, I will be back on stream at 6:30. If anyone wants to come by for that, we will raid someone in the meantime here, though. I guess we'll finish this conversation first, but if anybody has any suggestions for who to raid, I am totally willing to just kind of raid anybody, even if I don't know them, if the good people in the chat have a good suggestion. Otherwise, I can also look and find someone myself.
You know his weakness is better than anyone. Better even than he.
The Moon Cocoon?
It pains me to know that
the Moon Cocoon? Yeah, we could check out the Moon Cocoon.
But if this is how it has to be...
Let's see, what's up with the Moon Cocoon?
Next you fight up there. However long it takes. Would you do that?
Let's do it. We'll go with the Moon Cocoon. Awesome. Hell yeah. We'll just wrap up this. Oh, okay. That was the end of the conversation. Hell yeah. All right. Yes. So seriously, thank you everybody. You've all been absolutely awesome. I appreciate the support so much. And like I said, I'll be back in about an hour actually for a Deathloop stream. If I don't see you then, have a fantastic rest of your day. And I will also pop over into the raid and say hello to Moon Cocoon here.